Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, and welcome to QuizzleMania 23, all grown up, the showcase of the immorons, the greatest spectacle in all of sports infotainment. I am your host, Adam Sailor Maid Blompier. Look at that little idiot. What happened to you? And I am joined by not two, not three, not five, but four tag teams. It's tonight for one night only. WrestleTalk implodes. The news versus the podcasts versus the website versus the Wrestling Daily. Which arm of the mighty WrestleTalk torso knows the most? Which makes the most money? And which is the gangrenous limb that needs a swift amputation lest the infection spread? These four teams will be duking it out for the interim QuizzleMania Tag Team Championships, as the actual QuizzleMania Tag Team Championships are still around the waist of the Good Brothers. Without further ado, let's meet our teams. First up, representing the news, it's Mr. Davis and Chopper, Pete Quinellis. There they are. And there you are. Hello.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Yeah,
So,
that's
Manscaped, am I right?
First off, Pete, you haven't changed a bit. Second off,
excuse me, my freckles were much more pronounced when I was a kid.
basically your head is just upside down.
yeah.
Ollie, what's that on your chest?
I don't know. Maybe a wig. I came out of the womb very, very hairy, it seems.
God. Oofed. Right, I'm going to get rid of these. Take one last loving look at your tiny tots. There we are. Hi, there they are, the actual ones. God, what happened to all of us? So the news, possibly the most vaunted WrestleTalk format. Ollie, do I have your full attention?
I'm just reading DC Universe via Surfshark VPN on my phone, some comics. It's a tremendous service. I use it every day to read my comics from another country.
Sponsored content. So yeah, obviously you guys have a lot to live up to. WrestleTalk is, to most people, the news. So like, are you gonna not come dog last this time? Because the pedigree of this team, oh boy.
Hey now.
Okay.
Even if we don't finish in a respectable position, we are still the most important people at WrestleTalk. Just throwing it out there.
And not only do I have the Jam That Championship, I am your 3-time Jam That Champion right here. I've also got some glasses on. Our IQ just went through the frickin' roof. Jam that jam.
Jam that jam, boys. Jam that jam. Next up, representing the Wrestling Daily, it's none other than Alex McCarthy and Nugget. That I've seen that. I've been looking at that picture for the better part of a week, and I still can't deal with it.
Which one?
Yours, obviously. You're perfectly spherical.
I look like I'm in poverty. I've just got like 6 blocks to play with.
Alex,
that's my life.
I want your skincare regimen, buddy, because you have not changed. Look at that delightful expression.
Same fringe.
And hopefully the same jeans. Louis. So how old were you there? 12, 13? What are we looking at?
Ago, actually. I think I was not even one at this stage. I was so we have a Jewish holiday called Purim where you have to dress up. So I dressed up as a leopard or a tiger or whatever that is.
Yeah, I think it's a cheetah, isn't it? Or maybe a leopard.
A cheetah, something, a spotted animal, and that's what I went as.
And there they are now, such handsome, handsome boys. So obviously you've just come from the Wrestling Daily. How was the show?
It was great. Yeah, we had it with SP3 tonight, True Hill Heat himself. Louis is my resident co-host, though. We've done Monday, Tuesday, and he'll be back on Friday. So they can catch us over, I'm just plugging right now, but on Wrestle 2. That's where we live.
Obviously, you are the newest arm of WrestleTalk in within this particular quiz. Got something to prove. How are you feeling?
Well, I think, listen, let's run down the opponents, right? You've got Tempest, clearly fantastic. Like, incredibly, his New Japan run with Sean last week or 2 weeks ago was one of the most impressive things I've seen.
Oh, yes.
But it's like putting The Undertaker with Nathan Jones. There's only so far that The Undertaker can pull up Nathan Jones. Alex and I are like Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. We are two at the top of our game, and we're on the same level. So we will win. We will bring it home for Wrestling Daily.
Well, you can't argue with that. That's simple maths. Enjoy the show. Thank you so much for being here. Next up, we have... Seeing the photos are coming. We have representing the WrestleTalk podcasts. It is Hollywood, Denise Salcedo, and lukewarm Luke Owen.
Yeah, look at that kid. Look how adorable that little man is.
You look wonderful. I love all the bright colors.
I know,
Now,
right? Like, what happened? What happened to that adorable little cherub?
He died. So it's nice to see us both rock and bowl cut. It was a cherished do, was it not?
It was the stylo. Every child in the early 90s just had that haircut.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
And Denise, I don't know if you got the brief, but I was asking for a photo where you look younger. You look exactly
Sorry, I saw that was my field trip. I think I was at the zoo. I have a name tag around my neck. My mom took that picture. I was a very happy gal.
like
that
Paddington. Just in case you got lost.
Paddington.
It's just like, please look after this bear.
But yeah, still
Awesome.
got the same fat cheeks.
Hi, everybody. So,
Yeah, Team
So
Tanuki. That's
Team
it.
Tanuki.
We are Team Podcast. We're representing the WrestleTalk podcast. I think what a lot of people would say is the best podcast of the week on a Friday. Me and Denise with the magazine show. But officially, we are Team Tanuki. We put it as a poll on Twitter. We thought it would go the way of Luke Nice. We thought that's the way it was going to go. But everyone voted for Team Tanuki. So that's our official name.
well, there you
We're
go.
awesome. Everybody loves us, BTW. We're lovable.
It's good to see that humility has followed you all the way over from Fightful. Delightful
Adam,
stuff.
I mean, you say that everyone loves us, and they do. We have got one of the most disliked podcast episodes that has been gone out on the WrestleTalk channel in all of 2020.
Really?
That's how
didn't know.
awesome we are. They couldn't handle how much they loved us, so they had to dislike us.
Marvelous stuff. Obviously, the Friday podcast, Luke frequently announces on Twitter that it's his favorite show to do, throwing an incredible amount of implicit shade at QuizzleMania, obviously, and all the other shows that we do with lovely Luke Owen. But what is it about your dynamic that is going to lead you to victory tonight?
I'm going to pass this over to Hollywood Salcedo.
Well, this is what it is. Here we go. Ready, Luke? We've been practicing. All right. Nosotros somos número uno.
Nosotros. No, try one more time.
Nosotros somos número uno.
Nosotros de números uno.
See, we got it. That's what's going to make our team go all the way.
Swiper, no swiping. That's what's going to make us go all the way to the bank, mate.
See you later. Right. So, and finally, representing the WrestleTalk website, it is the reigning QuizzleMania singles champion, Tempest, and the first ever QuizzleMania champion, Andy Datson. There they are. Delightful stuff. Hi, boys.
Hello. See, we're already so in sync that we can say whatever we want at the same time. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it again because that would just spoil it. But we can literally finish each other's
sentences.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
sandwiches.
So it's unbelievable. And frankly, once you brought us back onto the screen, I've got a few things to say about the other teams and what they've said.
Cool. Just before you do that, so Tempest, a Poe man, I see. Interesting
Yes.
choice. Why
Yes.
Poe?
You're talking about a maybe 3-year-old child here. It had the easiest name to say for a 4-year-old.
True.
You know,
That's true.
everybody loves a little bit of Poe.
Always a Dipsy boy myself.
Oh.
Gotta love that hat. Right, let me just remove this delightful overlay. God, your head just never shrunk, did it, Dapson? There you are.
I was a Poe man. There you go. I would just like to say that, yeah, while I am the Undertaker and I've got to carry my Nathan Jones over here, I birthed Tempest onto the world. My brain and my head got so big that it just needed an outlet. So out he came from my loins. Here he is, full masked, ready to compete.
So your head's split open like Zeus.
Yeah.
I mean, he is Athena. He's the god of wisdom in terms of QuizzleMania. So it all tracks.
We're the team that's known each other longest. We've worked together for the longest. We have actually got good internet. Denise's was still terrible. We can actually speak the same language. I mean, I can speak English and I can speak Canadian. So I just honestly don't see what's going to stop us. We're the only team with 2 champions on. And frankly, I can probably just sit back and because I've taught him all I know, he can just do the rest.
Delightful. I love the complacency, boys. Obviously, a lot of people have said that simply by Tempest being present, you guys are the strong contenders to walk away with it tonight. How much of an albatross do you think you can be, Andy?
Well, you know, I've got really long arms, so basically an albatross. Anyway.
Good stuff. Enjoyed the show. Right, we're going to crack into our wonderful quiz. But before we do, this episode of QuizzleMania is being sponsored by Surfshark. It's a VPN service provider that allows you at home to browse privately and securely, access region-locked content from all across the globe. Personally, I use it to watch my precious HBO without having to use the Now TV app because it's broken. That's why. But no, I love Surfshark very, very much. I use it pretty much every day. I hope that is good enough for you, Ollie. Follow the link at the top of the description to get to surfshark.deals/jam. Enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free. That again is surfshark.deals/jam. Enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free. Welcome back, the teams.
Good ordering.
Let's
Nice
just
order,
do
mate.
some tidying up here. There we go.
You know, you do have control when you bring people in. You can choose what order to bring them back in, right? So you didn't have to do that.
Pete,
Change.
I think you'll find that I am spotless in terms of how I manage this quiz. Do you mind just knowing your role and I believe shutting your mouth? Finally, a reminder, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hang on. I actually introduced a thing first. No, I forgot to load it to the back end. Never mind. It was just a little visual joke. Fuck. Finally.
Off to a great start.
Hey, I think we actually laughed more at that. So
yeah,
well.
It was just finally, a reminder. In order to try and avoid YouTube dipping their hands in our pockets and making off with 30% of our Super Chat donations, we have replaced Super Chats. We haven't really done away with them. We'll still be reading your messages, but they will be messages that are sent to us at WrestleTalk.com/PFK. There's a tagged comment at the top of the live chat. Click it there. Or alternatively, in the description, click it there. That'll take you to a donation page. There you can donate, and we will read, as per usual, any chats that come through with a donation of $5 or more. They're called Ultra Chats because that's better than Super. Enough of this. Let's move on to the actual quiz. It's the marriage game.
Ooh.
Look how much Test looks like Luke. Isn't it weird?
And
Partey.
So mad, Luke.
I mean, you would.
She wants me, bro. Oh, I'm going to partay. I'm going to partay. I think we should go out tonight and partay.
R.I.P.
Why?
Test.
So this is basically similar to Tag Team Champions, but I realized we're basically playing that game wrong, so I decided to just rename it. So Team A basically is the older member of each couple. You are the A's. The B's are the younger. First question, I will ask the A's a question. They have to think of the answer to that question in their brains. The other member of the team has to write down what they think they're going to answer. So rather than Tag Team Champions, which is confusing, you both have to write the same things. You literally just have to try and work out what your partner is thinking. It's the marriage game. You all know how to play it. So this is a question for the A's, which is Luke, Ollie. I'm not sure who's oldest out of Tempest and Andy, and I'm going to assume Alex. No offense. All right, there we go. So this is a question for you. Don't write the answer down. You're going to be answering this one truthfully from your own personal opinion. The Bees. What is your A's favorite wrestling match?
Oh, God.
Bees. What is your partner's favorite wrestling match?
Oh, God. After all of our mailbags, Luke. After all of our mailbags.
And so I just hope we have the same.
So yes, Tempest is writing,
Going
Denise is
downhill.
writing.
I'm not
I
writing.
haven't
is
written
writing.
anything.
And Louis is writing.
Surely
I feel like
the
the
A's
The
should,
A's
write
should
down.
also write them down because
To
then they can
lock
just say,
that in.
yes, you're right.
I
or
mean, you
whatever
can, but like the whole point of the marriage game is you say it and then you bring up the matching answer. If you want to write it down,
gotcha.
do it. I'm not your dad. I never will be.
Your dad.
I am Pete. I am your dad.
Virgil Namodo says, congratulations on the transition to Streamlabs, but the tag team titles aren't on the line. They are. No, Mr. Davies versus SRS, hair versus hair match either. Enjoy your
I haven't
Thanksgiving
written
for those who
anything down.
celebrate. You've got a bit of time. I'll
got
read
time,
one
Denise,
more
it's okay,
super chat. Thank you, WrestleTalk team, for everything you do. Hashtag jam that jam. Jam that jam. No Sidia says, hey guys, I can't watch today as my wife has been released from hospital after being there for a month. Well, congratulations for her being released. That's great news. The WrestleTalk / Fun Known family has helped distract me through a very hard time. Thank you. I promise to watch on catch up. Hashtag peen that peen. Little shout out for you there, Ollie. We're really honored genuinely to have been a distraction during a difficult time. That's wonderful. All right, my wonderful bees, do you all have something written down?
Yes.
Fantastic. Then beauty before age. Let's start with you, Nugget. What have you written down? Actually, no, sorry. Alex, what is the correct answer?
I thought you was about to give me a gimme then.
I'm good at this, but I did manage to save myself. Alex, what is the correct answer?
I know Louis knows that The Rock is probably my all-time favourite, so I'm going to go on the assumption he thinks it's a Rock match, even though it probably isn't. Rock Austin, WrestleMania 17.
Show it, Louis.
Oh, no.
Brock Austin, WrestleMania 50.
No! Why would it be that one? That's the worst of the three.
It's the first one that came up on Wikipedia.
Rock matches. Give Louis some credit. So I should point out that if you get a match, it's 5 points for your team. Obviously.
By the way, can I say that was exactly my thinking? Alex got it spot on. That I knew Rock was his favorite wrestler, and that was the first Rock match that came to mind.
It shouldn't have been.
Apologies.
Andy, what is the correct answer that Tempest has definitely written down, considering he is birthed from your head?
It's weird because I don't know. I'm not sure I actually have like a favorite match of all time, but
Don't do this to me, Andy.
I've written down Omega Okada Dominion 2018. My other option, which obviously doesn't count, was going to be the Revolution tag from earlier this year.
And Tempest, you've written?
You always tell me how much you love Royal Rumbles. I put the 2020 Royal Rumble.
It was good, but I do like Royal Rumbles.
You've said that's the only thing that you love in wrestling.
Okay.
No, see, Brian,
you have fallen apart very quickly.
Tempest,
Well, this is
I
Civil
know.
War.
I know your favorite things, so I was just hoping that you were going to go for your favorite things.
That's not how the game works, mate.
That's the old round. We're doing it properly this time. Peter. Ollie. What's the right answer?
There's so many.
Right?
But I'm going to go with the one I talk about most. CM Punk versus John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011. Son of a bitch.
Unfortunate. I went for the same answer. Kenny versus Okada, Dominion.
That was the other one. That was the other one.
Pete, we should...
And now we move on
SmackDown, man.
to the only man who mentions his favorite match literally
All the time.
every show he does.
I'm so sorry, Luke. I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing already. I'm a fake friend.
Yeah, there's no doubt in this. It's the hardcore triple threat from WrestleMania X7. It's Raven versus Kane versus Big Show. It's the greatest wrestling.
Can I
match
get
of all
half
time.
points for Raven?
Definitely
No. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm gonna memorize it. I'm gonna do standards, write them down, and remember it for the rest of my life.
We'll have a chat on Friday.
Oh wow, that's frosty. That's we'll talk about this when we get home. Okay. Number 2. This is a question for my lovely B's. A's are writing the answers down. A's, what is B's biggest wrestling pet peeve?
Why can you do that for the first one? I know Ollie's biggest pet peeve.
I don't even know my own pet peeve.
Good luck, Luke. What is your partner's biggest wrestling pet peeve? Right. Sackbeard the Pirate says, Ollie, how many peens are there?
There's one peen. And you're looking at him.
Don't try and reclaim this.
I'm going to claim it. It's mine now.
Kevin says, can't watch live, but I'll be cheering on Denise, who I hear is a fellow Cal State Fullerton alumni.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, bit weird.
Oh, the temperature of this comment
No, it's probably
has
somewhere
changed.
out there. I don't know where, but I'm sure it's out there. Oh, it's somewhere.
Sure. I have faith in all of you except for Ollie, who will fall victim yet again, take his last ride, and will rest in peens. Hashtag for awesome. Hashtag yes, please. Luke Neal says, good day. Just wanted to say I can't watch this. I've got to go to work. Also, Adam, my respect for you has gone through the roof since learning you bought the album Silver Side Up by the greatest band of all time, Long Live Nickelback. Yes, indeed. Hasn't aged a day. It's too bad. Right. Do we all have something written down?
I don't know my own answer.
I think so.
I'm going off something that Tempest said a while, like a couple of...
No clues?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
He's already written down, I think.
Okay. Let's start with Tempest and Andy,
Yeah.
in which case. Tempest, what is
No. Sure, it's me, isn't it?
No, it's me.
I thought I wrote
He's guessing your one, mate.
Okay, so, right.
Andy, sorry. You are right. What is the correct answer?
Oh. What? Oh, what?
What did Tempest say?
No.
Oh, endless feuds that just go on and on and on and on and on, like just match one week and again and again and again and again.
Actually, I was right the first time. Tempest, what's the right answer?
Yeah, Tempest, what's the right answer?
I will be fair and not say just this.
Yeah.
But it's Michael Cole ruining every single return ever by saying, "Oh my!"
Very, very fair. Oh man, I'm so good at this. Right,
Tempest, you said that 2 weeks ago.
Louis.
I know.
Louis, yes, you're the one who has to answer this question. Louis,
Yeah.
what is the correct answer that Alex has definitely written down?
So I hope he knows this because we spoke about it on our show yesterday.
Mhm.
It's when WWE booked the same match every single week. Like, we were talking about New Day and Hurt Business, and I was like, I hate it when they show the same match every single week.
You didn't say you hated it the most, did you? You just kind of.
Sorry, I didn't qualify it with it's the thing I hate the most.
Sorry,
Glad
I
we
didn't
started with
go
this.
to bed and drink it in like, man, Louis hates that. Man, he hates it.
What did you say?
I have
The
got
sentence,
what you.
the sentence was not my pet peeve is.
yes. Didn't register. I've got what you moan about on Twitter like every single week. AEW's women's division.
Oh, that's such a good guess.
That is a good
That is
guess.
good.
That is my biggest.
That has more legs than a flippant comment on a show. Let me tell you.
I apologize.
Pete, I want to say. Pete,
Yep.
what is the correct answer?
I don't think Ollie's going to get this, but the correct answer is constant replays of the same segment throughout an entire show. When they do the thing and they have an ad break and go, before the ad break, you had this. It's like, I know, I just watched it.
Was this what you were going to write the article on?
No.
Oh, well, then I really didn't have any clue. Then I just wrote down
Yeah, no.
retribution.
Oh, my peeve.
It's a shout, yeah. I mean, they fall victim to it because anytime Retribution's in anything, they
Oh,
show
do I get a
replays
point
about
then?
7 more times. No.
No.
All right.
No.
Denise,
Okay,
what
so
is your correct answer?
mine was short title reigns or like reigns with no meanings. What'd you put?
Bad finishes.
Oh
specifically in Raw.
man. See,
I nearly
but
went with
I
Raw
hardly
third
knew
hour.
mine.
We all know each other so well.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can tell we've been working together for 2.5 years.
These unbreakable bonds between these pairings.
Yeah, no one's gonna like each other anymore after this. I
Yeah.
feel like our friendship is ruined, Luke. We need to spend time together after this.
It's less WrestleTalk implodes, more WrestleTalk dunnos. Like I don't know.
All right. This is now a question for the A's. So, B's, you're writing down. B's, what is your partner's wrestling guilty pleasure?
What?
I know
Why couldn't
yours.
it be the other way around? We answered this on the last show.
I
Wait,
think
what is
we
mine?
got this super chat on a stream once. I think.
What is your partner's wrestling guilty pleasure? I love the fact that Denise said, "Oh, I know Luke's," and Luke is
I
like,
know Luke's.
"What's mine?"
Yeah.
Feel it out. Feel
I
it out.
wouldn't even
Luke.
know.
You
I wouldn't
said
even know
this.
my own.
Have I said this?
Yes, you said this.
Oh man, that's worse.
Luke Neal says, "Oh, I've done that one." Charles Berg says, "Drew McInfart has sadly motivated me to yet again make some wrestling names. Today's theme is bodily functions, all fluid. The fart
dear.
break kid."
That's very good.
Shat Riddle, that popped me. I can't deny it. Keith P, Scrotus, Diarrhea Ripley, Pentagon, excellent, Mustafart, and the Jizz. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much for that. And Tyler Woodward says, with the current main roster stars today, who would be your SmackDown 6? I said this on Facebook page, join the WrestleTalk fan club. If Team Datsun, not Tempest, as Datsun corrected me, doesn't win, we effing riot. I can swear. We fucking riot. Mr. King of Peens, how many rounds are there?
I did 5, you said?
Yes, 5. Absolutely. You are
I saw
correct.
someone say "rest in peens" in the chat. I don't know if.
Oh, we had a rest in
Probably.
peens in the ultra
Oh,
chats.
really?
It's wonderful. Right.
Why are you looking in the chat, Sandy?
I'm not looking in the chat.
Oh,
Andy.
Andy.
Because hang on,
Supposed to be
they would really help him find out what Tempest.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this round.
They could
Before
do.
the stream. Before the
But
stream.
can we just replay that conversation then just said? Someone said in the chats, rest in peens. Adam
Yeah.
said, are you looking at the chats? And Andy said, no, I'm not looking at the chats.
Before the stream starts.
wow. He's
Yeah, 'cause-
gone red.
Tempest, are you in the chat helping me?
Oh, absolutely. No doubt.
Okay, we've got to go with the sure thing here. Luke, what is the correct answer? That Denise.
Look at my eyes. I'm giving you the answer.
She's speaking to you
Denise.
telepathically.
I know, but I'm trying to think, what is my wrestling guilty pleasure?
Get closer, Denise, if anything. It'll help.
No, I'm gonna have to give you my like the first thing that came to my head as my guilty pleasure. It's WCW 2000s.
No, Luke.
Denise, what did I say? What did I
No,
say?
We had a
you're wrong, Luke.
mailbag. We had a
Yeah.
mailbag question, and I remember because we had a whole discussion, and you just said you just love seeing Zack Sabre Jr. work.
That's not guilty pleasure.
You said it was
Should-
your
Guilty
guilty
pleasure.
pleasure.
Should you
My
feel
guilty- I
bad?
don't think I said that was my guilty pleasure. I said that's that's my favorite style of wrestling.
No, you said it was your guilty pleasure.
I think I said it was a guilty pleasure because I love
Well,
that.
They
I'm just saying.
Someone go back,
Enjoy.
someone
Okay,
go
but
back
I
and
still
find the
found
clip.
something that you pleasure. So there.
Is it because
Sorry,
he's
what-
Labour
what-
and you're a massive Tory? Why is that? Why would Zack Sabre Jr. be a guilty pleasure?
Right?
Luke, what was your
He's
what
not-
was your guilty pleasure?
WCW
WCW
2000.
Oh, sorry, yeah, sorry, it broke up.
Are you watching, Andy? Are you paying
No,
attention?
no, I was
No,
reading, I was
he's in
reading
the
the chat. I
Yeah.
was reading the chat. You didn't write it in the chat. How can I supposed to see that?
Moving on. Ollie, what is the correct answer that Peter's definitely written down?
Hardcore matches, chair shots to the head, blood.
No.
He hates them. He
You
notoriously
can't
hates
pick three.
Ugh.
What did you write, Pete?
I put corny WWE comedy because there's some times where everyone's like, "This was rubbish," and I was like, "I didn't mind it."
True. That's fair enough.
quite
I
often.
prefer Pete's answer.
All right.
Yeah.
Andy. No, Tempest. Tempest.
No,
Who's-
me.
which-
Sure.
No,
Say.
Andy. I just can't.
So is
you're-
that team?
you're not, one of you isn't obviously older than the other. It's annoying. Andy, what is the correct answer that Tempest definitely written down?
Well, I know who his favorite wrestler is, and so I'm going to go with rewatching Tanahashi matches, or just watching Tanahashi in general.
No.
How is that a guilty pleasure?
Well,
Yeah.
honestly,
There's
on the,
different meanings.
That's
On
just
the-
something
No,
you like.
There's one meaning. They just
On-
both
yeah.
got the meaning wrong.
on the screen, no, on the or whatever Japan show we watched. I don't know what they're called. What one of the ones we watched. I think we've had that question from someone, and I remember him just saying that he would just go back and rewatch Tanahashi matches of history.
But
It's
that's not
true.
a guilty pleasure. Like that's
What?
something you genuinely enjoy doing.
We can't dwell.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Alex, what is the correct answer that Louis has definitely written down?
Oh. He's not going to have got it. But my guilty pleasure is the McMahons on TV.
That's a good guilty pleasure.
That's a great one.
Louis.
Mine, our truth. I know you like our truth.
Oh, true.
Guilty about that?
Because
Nah,
he's rubbish, mate.
I do
He's
see
not.
that one. I do
He's
see that one.
not.
Right, next up.
Stressful.
This is a question for the bees. Who does your partner think is the most attractive wrestler of all time?
Oh, come on.
I don't know.
Come on,
this.
Temp. I think you've got this one, Tempest. We've talked
Wait,
about
who
this.
do I think?
Okay.
Or who do I think
Yeah.
is the most
No,
attractive?
Yeah.
no. What does your partner think? Sorry, the bees are answering this question. No, A's.
I have to
Here we
guess
go.
what Louis
Yes.
thinks. Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. Am I guessing Luke's or is he
The-
guessing mine?
The
I'm guessing
old
yours.
ones should be guessing the young ones.
Correct.
Oh, you're guessing
Luke.
mine.
What?
Yes.
Yes. Luke is
Oh, this
guessing
is
what?
really easy. Oh, it's so easy.
What?
Taylor Swift isn't a wrestler.
Not yet.
Okay,
Hey,
hang
you
on.
don't
Hang
know
on.
that.
WrestleMania
No.
37.
Tempest is guessing mine. Surely.
Yes.
Right. Look,
Yeah. And he's younger than me. You just said the old ones are guessing the young ones.
Alex
You
is
really
guessing Louis. You're guessing Tempests.
I've just guessed
So-
Tempests.
What? No, you
You,
didn't.
dude, you know, you guys did it wrong last time. You weren't
Yeah.
supposed to guess Tempest. Tempest was supposed to guess yours. So I think the point should
I
be
knew
docked.
I didn't fuck up. I knew that was
Yeah.
weird.
They should be docked points because they did the game wrong.
No, they got the same answer. It's
Fine. Okay. Well, we'll do the other way around. So wait. So who Tempest thinks is the most attractive? Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Luke
Oh
guessing
my
Denise.
God.
Ollie guessing Pete.
You better not been lying to me, Tempest,
You've
because
got
we hit
this.
every single
Sweet
time.
Jesus.
Oh, Tempest is so easy.
Okay. Tyler Woodward,
Oh,
you're right.
Tempest is so. Even I know Tempest. Oh man.
Tyler Woodward, you're right. I did not answer your question of who would be in my SmackDown 6. Of today's SmackDown, Daniel Bryan. Obviously.
Jack Gable.
John Morrison.
He's on Raw.
Jay Uso. Is he? Bollocks. Jay Uso, Chad Gable,
Murphy.
Seth.
Murphy would be great. Seth would
Big
be great, and Rey Mysterio as a kind of past to the old SmackDown 6. There we
Isn't
go.
it great that we can call him Chad Gable again?
It's
nice.
so nice. Jobber.jj496 says, hello, everyone. I'm rooting for all of you because you're all wonderful. Thank you for all the hard work. Can I suggest Jeremy and Joe for the next QuizzleMania tag team and support Andy's charity? #4awesome, #beer and weed. Andy, indeed. Please, we will link to it over all of our socials in the next few days. But a quick outline. What you do for charity, mate?
I am... I'm walking 500 kilometers for charity. If you head over to my Twitter page or just jump in the chat where I am, you will be able to link it. Now, if you head over to my Twitter page and just click on my pinned comment, you'll be able to donate if you want to. So yeah, I've got the next week and a half off, so I'll be doing lots and lots of walking.
Very, very nice. Right. Have we all got one?
I hope so.
Magic. Right.
Oh,
So-
Denise, dude, I'm so sorry.
We got to start with this, or we got to start with this one. Denise, what is the right answer that Luke definitely wrote down?
Okay, so just heads up, I kind of stopped saying that this wrestler I thought was the sexiest because I didn't want to like come across as like unprofessional. But there have been several hints on my Twitter account of who I thought or what's like my longtime crush in wrestling. So the answer is CM Punk.
Oh,
The lady killer himself.
I went with Andrade. Because he's so handsome. That was the first handsome. Either him or Adam Cole. I just thought, who's the handsomest man? It's Andrade or Adam Cole.
You were way off. I have his cutout, Luke. Haven't you seen it? I have CM
I
Punk's
know
cutout.
now, but I thought it was a current person. That was my bad. Sorry, dude. That's on me.
All right. Ollie, who does Pete... actually, Pete, what is the correct answer that Ollie has written down?
Alexa Bliss.
Oh, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness,
See,
yeah,
I'm worried now that Tempest
yeah.
has gone not female.
I mean, he's up there. He is one hunk of meat.
Ooh, you know what?
but, yeah.
There we go. That makes it so much easier.
Oh
That's why
my
I
god,
kept
yeah, it
slipping up.
does.
That is easier.
Yeah, that actually solves everything.
Right, there we go. Tempest, what's the correct answer that Andy's definitely written down?
I would hope he knows this. Apparently, Pete knows it. The most attractive wrestler in the world is Brandy Rhodes.
Oh, thank
Knew
God. Yeah.
That's another 5 points for the website team.
I was so worried you were going to write Tanahashi again.
I was tempted. He is a
He's
damn
a
fine
sexy
man.
And Nugget. What is
Roman
the correct...
Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Alex, did you write Roman Reigns down?
No, you barked it at me. It was Eve Torres.
I did say that on the show.
Listen. On our show the other day, we got given an ultra chat that asked us that exact question, and he said Eve Torres. He said it.
I did.
Oh, Louis.
I feel like you're not cooperating with me today, Lou. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I did. That's on me. That's on me.
All right. We've got one more question for each team member here.
Oh no.
Okay. So this one is Luke, Ollie, Andy, and Alex. Oh my God, it's so much easier just swapping your pictures around. Jesus.
So
Right.
the young ones are writing down a guess.
Yes, the young ones are writing
Okay.
down.
Okay.
If A could tag with any wrestler, who would it be?
Louis, man.
Yeah. Don't
Surely.
worry. We're good.
Surely.
If we don't get on the board here, I don't know what we're doing. Honestly,
No.
I don't.
We got it.
I think we're on the same page. I
Yeah.
I
think.
think we can. Yeah.
Surely.
So basically, who's their favorite wrestler?
Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily.
No, but
I wouldn't
totally.
want to tag with my. I would want like I wouldn't want to tag with like Brock Lesnar. I would want to tag with someone who do all the work and then set up like a really cool spot for me. I don't want to influence the decisions. Bacon Rasher says, evening all. Adam, how many rounds tonight? So Mr. Davies doesn't have to keep answering that question. He will, though. 5. I respect you, but Q-tip, what? Sorry, but I'm wrestling daily and with Alex and Nugget tonight. Let's all get along and jam that flan, everyone. Hashtag JTF. And the jam one, Ryan B. Jam. says,
Yeah.
Oh, Tempest, we've got to look the other way now after we look at each other.
The Jam One Ryan B. Jam says, I'm here to see Team Danuke win. So Denise can be the true winner. She actually is. Hopefully Team All Authority comes last because they are like Uncle Cracker, a cheap rip-off of something mildly popular from the late 90s. Hashtag plan nav plan. Hashtag ones and poos.
That is the most cutting thing I have heard in all of 2020.
I got
You are
everything
like
I ever
Uncle Cracker.
wanted.
Gonna spread some jam on that cracker.
Follow me and everything is all right.
And you're never going to give
Hanging
that
track.
title back. All right.
Great
So
band.
let's go the opposite way around. Alex, what's the correct answer that Louis has definitely written down?
It best be The Rock.
Yeah, it's The Rock.
There we go.
On the scoreboard, you
It
go,
best
Wrestling
be.
Daily. All right. Andy, what has Tempest written down
What?
for you?
For me, okay, yeah.
What's the right
So,
answer that Tempest has
okay.
written down?
I'm
That's the right
hoping that he
answer.
just goes with. I mean, I wouldn't have said this a few months ago, but right now, probably Roman Reigns.
That's Roman Reigns.
Yeah, boy.
Wow, show you're working, Tempest. All right, that is your third match. Congratulations, Ollie. What is the correct answer that Pete has definitely written down?
Come on.
Kurt Angle.
It
bet
was
you'd
so
written CM Punk.
obviously Kurt
What?
Angle.
Oh
Yes, I knew he'd write CM Punk. I knew he'd
Fair
write
enough.
CM Punk.
I would have gone for CM Punk for you, Ollie.
He loves Kurt Angle. He called him his
He
hero
loves
in the
CM
news.
Punk.
He called him his hero in the news today.
Adam, I would
He
have gone
loves
for
CM
Literally
Punk.
said-
Adam, I would
literally
have
said
gone
in
for Angle.
today's news.
Yeah, but I
He's
didn't
my
watch
personal
today's
hero.
news. Come on. I was off today.
He's off today. I
Nice
proved
to see the All Authority
I would have
tumble.
got it.
God, boys, the infighting. Hashtag, Team Lukewarm, stronger than ever. Speaking of, Luke, what is the correct answer that Denise has written down?
That's so Raven.
Raven.
Hey!
Oh, God, I was-
Score points, Pete.
And finally, the final question for this round. So reversed. This is A's writing for the B's. A's. Who does B think is the worst world champion of all time?
Oof, I know it.
I mean, yeah, come on.
I feel like there's an objective right answer.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're really...
So A's. Who does B? Elders, who did your youngers think is the worst world champion of all time? Just going to read a quick super chat. Sorenard says, finally, it's the best day of the fortnight. What epic questions that boggled the great minds of history will we get answered tonight? How many rounds are there? Who is Chinese? Who invented Jam That Jam? Whom is Sid? And who really is Byron Saxton? Hashtag JTJ. Right. Let's go with... no prejudicing the answers, please.
Who
So
would have put that up?
who put that
Who would
up?
have clicked that?
Oh, maybe it was me. Maybe I just accidentally clicked the chat.
That means it was Andy.
I'm genuinely.
It was in the chat, guys.
I was supposed to ask who was that.
It might have been me. Let's not all. WrestleTalk really is imploding. Right.
It is.
So, Denise, what is the correct answer that Luke has written down?
Jinder Mahal.
Gender.
Yeah, it's got to be gender.
I feel sorry for him already.
Yeah.
Pete, same question to you.
Jinder Mahal.
Not Kevin Nash. No, it's Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
Very, very good. All right. So, News, you are on the scoreboard. Tempest, what is the right answer?
Jinder Mahal.
It's obviously
It's a lot of hindering going on tonight. All right.
Gender.
And
Number one.
Louis, what's the right answer?
Jinder Mahal.
It best be Jinder. It's got to be Jinder.
There you go. All
This
right.
is a very sad burial of Jinder
It is.
Mahal.
I
I hope you
hear-
didn't watch this because I was
I
so
think he's a
mad.
really nice guy.
I don't like that round. It was specifically designed to bury Jinder Mahal.
You could have written David Arquette. He's arguably worse. Anywho.
But you asked the youngins
Oh,
that
that's
are way
true.
less likely to care about
How?
that stuff.
I still would have said gender.
Yeah.
It was either
Worst-
Gender or Vince Russo.
The worst time of all of our wrestling lives. So, after that round, the scores as they stand. In last place, the premier flagship format for WrestleTalk, The News, with 5 points. In joint second place with 10 points each, it's the podcasts and the Wrestling Daily. Go Audio. And finally, in first place, it is with 20 points, the website in it. Congratulations. All right.
20.
So 24 correct matches. 4. Count them. Right.
Insane.
Moving on to the next round. I mean,
they did do the round wrong, but other than that,
as has become a staple with Tag Team QuizzleMania, it's Family Fortunes. Never get tired of seeing Horace in there. Right, so I am going to give you it's the same way that Family Fortunes or Family Feud for the Yank. This is how this works. I'm going to give each team a category. And I asked 100 people on Twitter, remember, 100 people on Twitter, what was the answer to this question, and tabulated the scores. The top 7 I've got written down in front of me. You basically have to find all 7. You got 3 lives. If you give me an answer that's not in the top 7, you lose a life. If you lose a life, you will hear this sound. And once your 3rd life is lost, basically all the points you've accumulated over the course of this round will be put at risk. I will take one answer from every other team, starting with whoever's in last place and moving up. I can only accept one answer per team, and they all have to be different. And if any of those are right, they will steal all of the points that you have accumulated in that round. Family Feud or Family Fortunes, that's how it works. So we are starting in last place and moving up to first place. So the news, this is your category. Best wrestling faction.
Okay. So we can confer, right?
Oh, if you can,
but then we might.
But we don't have to.
Answers.
Yeah, but then gotcha.
I'm going to come to you one by one. I'm going to start with the younger, and take one, and then another, and then we're going to swap and keep going back until either you find all 7 or you lose all 3 lives. Zachary McKinley says, "Hey folks, hope you're all having a great QuizzleMania. My question is, if the pandemic happened 10 or 20 years ago, do you think that wrestling would be able to handle it the way it is now, or even survive?" I mean, not in 1995. Certainly, probably, even in 2000, they might struggle, because what's the alternative? I guess you could do empty arena shows, but maybe there's less competition from digital media, so maybe people might tune into Raw.
The only thing I would think of is 20 years ago, WWE and I guess potentially WCW wouldn't have the performance center to run shows out of, so they wouldn't have just that readily available venue right out of the go. They might be able to make a deal with an arena somewhere like they have now, but it would be much harder for sure.
They also probably wouldn't have a Thunderdome, because they wouldn't be able to have all the fan screens and stuff,
or the Florida on lock.
Tropicana Dome.
All right, let's crack straight into it. To clarify, just before we start, faction, to me at least, is 3 or more people. Otherwise, it's a tag team. So 3 or more people for best wrestling faction.
So Adam, could you quickly explain? So once this bit's done, does it? So did you say it goes to the person who's in next place, sort of?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an answer from each of you, starting with the team that's lowest in terms of points, and then I'd take an answer from everyone, and if one of those answers is on the list I've got in front of me, then congratulations, you've stolen the points. If there are 2 that are on the list, I'm going to take the answer that's obviously higher up.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay, so Pete, kick us off with a best wrestling faction.
The Shield
is number 1. With 27 massive votes, literally a quarter of the vote. The Shield, absolutely. Ollie, David,
D-Generation X
with number 3 with 16% of the vote. Back to you, Peter.
The NWO
was number 2. 18% of the vote. Very, very good start, boys. Ollie.
Bullet Club
was number 6 on the list with 5% of the vote. Ooh, careful. Peter.
Evolution
was number 7 on the list with 4% of the vote.
I thought that'd been higher.
You have 3 lives remaining and only 2 to get. This is looking great, lads. Back to you, Oliver.
Because it's Twitter, it skews younger. New Day.
They were on the list. They were number 8, in fact, on the list. They got like 3% of the vote.
I had them.
Okay.
I had them down.
Peter.
Even though it's Twitter, we're looking for number 5, is that right?
You are looking for numbers 4 and 5.
Number 4 and 5, sorry. Even though it skews younger, I'm going to take a punt, and I'm going to say the 4 Horsemen.
My boy, number 4 with 10% of the vote. I'm so happy that the 4 Horsemen came in literally at number 4. That's awesome. Ollie, we're looking for number
we've got 2
5.
lives, right?
That's right. And if you get this, you get 7 points. 7 big boy points.
Shit.
Should we confer at this point, now that there's only 1 left?
Yeah, I think that's a good strat. Well, no, because then we would keep the 6 points, wouldn't we, if no one else got it?
If no one else got it, yes.
Correct.
But we have 2 lives. Is it worth the risk? Do we think that do we think it's worth conferring to try and make sure we got one? Because put it this way, I'm struggling on my list.
I'm also struggling on my list.
I got answers on my list.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I've actually got like
flex.
3 other answers.
Okay.
I've
Let me go for one to use one of our lives.
Okay.
The Elite.
Damn it!
It's a weird move.
Yeah,
I've got
a faction.
1 life left.
I've got a really stupid answer that's not correct, but it is more recent, I think. And I think people might like it more.
Retribution.
Not that. Not that
I
recent.
I thought you were going to say it's not correct, but it is funny.
No. As in, they probably shouldn't be on the list, but I think people might have put them on there. Maybe.
Recent faction, aces and eights. I'm not.
No. Not that.
Peter, I'm gonna have to press you.
Do you want to? Let's
just
talk
go
it
for
over because you're going to say it anyway. What are you going to say? Say it to me. No, this isn't. This isn't. We're not saying this, right?
Right. I can't hear this.
I was going to say legacy.
Oh, that's a terrible shit.
Right? As in, they really shouldn't be, but I get the feeling they might.
As a member of the All Authority, I do agree, and I think you should go for it.
Shut up, Louis.
Shut up, Louis.
Good call,
You're not
Louis.
Hey.
What? Okay, corporate ministry. I think's better than that.
That's Alex's son.
Oh. Did you want to do corporate ministry or Ministry of Darkness?
Yeah.
Gonna have to push for an answer, boys. I'm really sorry. Gonna have to rush you.
Let's go with Ministry.
I'm going to say Ministry of Darkness.
It is incorrect. So, we are
If
going
it's legacy,
Youngest
I am
third.
going to lose my mind.
So daily and podcasts, you have currently the same score. So podcasts, you're odd,
right?
and daily, you're even. That is daily. What is your answer, daily?
Are we conferring?
Might as
You
well.
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got 3 on my list.
Go on.
I've got Undisputed Era.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. Keep going.
The Heart
No, I don't think
Foundation.
they're on there. No. Rubbish answer.
Heart
that.
Foundation. Yeah.
who?
Yeah, and Nation of Domination.
I also had the Corporation and the Wyatt family, which
No, screw that.
I think it'll be
we
Undisputed
could-
Era.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We going for it?
Yes.
Undisputed Era.
Undisputed
That's what
Era
Yeah.
podcast.
That's what I had.
Gonna need a different
I
answer
mean-
from you.
I say we go
gotta
with
go
the
the
Heart
era.
Foundation, Luke. If you're comfortable with that.
I mean, I was going to go with either that or Inner Circle. But yeah, I think we go with Heart Foundation.
I think
Heart
Heart
Foundation were great.
Yeah, go with Heart Foundation, please.
All right, and website.
Tempest, it is definitely the Undisputed
It's
Era.
absolutely the Undisputed Era.
We're going to go with the Welcoming Committee.
I don't know. Shut the
Final
fuck up.
answer, because there's no point, because it is definitely the Undisputed Era.
Shut up. Shut up.
The
Don't listen to
union.
him.
Give
Don't
us
listen
the
to him.
union.
What is
Team
it?
Mad.
Realistically,
PMS.
other ones I had written down were the Freebirds,
Yeah. Von
the
Erichs,
Corporation, and Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Authority, Chaos.
The main event Mafia.
All right, Tempest, you go. You're the current champion.
Oh God. You know what? I'll feel right about it, even if it's wrong, because it will be. I'll say Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Correct answer was the Undisputed Era.
Yes! Lad,
Love it.
honestly.
Being
Honestly.
prosecuted for being first. Because we can't
Nobody
answer
said League of Nations. What a crime.
Legitimately,
You had
entirely
two
did not think of NXT at all.
yet. I didn't even think about it.
I
I don't know why I didn't say that's such an impressive thing, but I didn't think about it.
Sad to say, the Wrestling Daily has pinched, and
No.
filched
Felt
all
good.
6 of your
Unashamedly.
points, I'm afraid. But don't
It's all
worry.
right.
you
We
can
get the
steal other
opportunity
people's
to steal first because we're
Correct.
last.
points. Correct. What a well-balanced game. Good job, me. All right, so this is for the next people up the list, which have now become the podcast people. Hello, podcast people.
Go on, Denise.
Hello.
The category I'm looking for here: greatest finisher.
Oh.
Greatest finisher in wrestling. Alex Williams says, by the time Mr. Davies comes in first again, it will be QuizzleMania 38. In all seriousness, this is my bi-weekly highlight. You guys are all awesome. Hashtag jam that jam. Hashtag Fort Awesome for life. Zach Robinson says, been looking forward to QuizzleMania all week. Really enjoyed Survivor Jams, guys. I'd totally buy a Fort Awesome logo t-shirt. Just saying. Question for the All Authority, though. Luke and Adam may also be able to answer. How many peens are there? Hashtag peen that peen.
The peen is here.
What are you pointing at?
Himself.
Hey,
All right.
down.
Pointing down a little bit.
Yeah, you are pointing down a little bit there.
I'm
The
pointing
king of
directly at
peens.
me. I think it's the camera.
All right. So we're going to start with the younger member of Team Podcast, which I think is Denise. Yes, no, it is Denise.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Stunner, the Stone Cold Stunner.
Was number 1 with 22% of the vote. Very, very good. Luke.
Excellent start. The Pedigree.
Oh, damn.
Man,
Yeah.
I had that one on my list too. All
Don't
right.
get me wrong. 3% of the vote. Not bad, but not enough to make the list.
I'm gonna go.
Like Triple H.
I'm gonna go with the F5.
F5 absolutely was number 5 on the list with 5% of the vote. Very pleasing. Well done, Twitter. Luke, redeem yourself.
One Winged Angel.
Was number 4 with 6% of the vote. Very good. There's 4 left, 2 lives remaining. Denise, back to you, please.
RKO.
Was number 2 with 21% of the vote. You are on fire. Or, as Marcelo Renaro would say, en fuego. Luke.
Spear.
Oh, Luke, man.
Lucas.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Make room for the young. The
What's
old
it
have
like
had
How
their
carrying
time.
many
Luke,
do we have
Denise?
left? How many do we have to find that are left?
You've got 1 life left, and you have 3 still to find. You've got number 3, number 6, and number 7.
All right, I have a few that could easily be on this list, but I'm gonna go with Sleet Chin Music.
Sweet Chin Music was number 7 on the list.
Wow.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh, my heart's beating fast.
Twitter.
With a disgusting 4% of the vote. Come on, people! It's the greatest wrestling
My
finisher. of all time.
favorite. Yeah. There you go.
Luke,
So what numbers are left?
you've got 3, and you've got
Mhm.
6.
Okay. Can't believe Pedigree wasn't on there.
Mm.
Because it's now made me question all of my other answers that I've written down. And Denise has really killed this round. And I don't want to lose our third.
I hope people remember that when I do that and the rest.
I don't want to lose all 3 of our lives.
Oh, Luke.
How
All right,
heavy is Luke?
I got several.
How heavy is Luke on your back?
You could risk conferring.
Okay, do you know, I mean...
You could always risk conferring.
No, because then we're giving answers to the rest of the guys.
I know.
If you get the other 2...
We've already written the rest of the answers.
Well, you are.
Go with your gut, Luke. Go with your
my
gut.
gut.
I won't be mad.
Tombstone Pile Driver.
Number 3 with 10% of the vote.
Absolutely.
Very, very good.
There's one left.
There's one left, Denise. It all comes down to Hollywood Salcedo.
Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry.
Have you been on this show before, Denise?
Can we bleep that?
I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. Hang on.
Wait, I got in trouble for that?
Yeah. You're fired.
Yeah, we don't
I don't have
swear
to do
on
any editing on this one.
No, we never swear on this show, Denise.
Fuck,
It always
piss
surprises
and
me when it comes.
bollocks.
Every
have
time Denise
too
goes on the
many.
Fightful show, it always surprises me.
I have too many, and I don't know which one it might be.
Okay.
Go through them.
Yeah, I
too
feel
many
that.
right answers.
Oh, frick.
I mean, looking at this list, this feels like it's fairly current, right?
Oh, God.
But again, you go. I can go with your gut on this one, dude.
All right. Well, I have a lot on my list that they could really go either way. So just for the sake of time, the attitude adjustment.
Afraid not.
I'd
Horrible.
I'm glad that wasn't on there.
have been so mad if that was on there.
All right. So, team news. You are first to put
Come
in
on,
your
team
guess.
news. If anyone's going to steal it, let's go.
I've got
what are you
like
thinking?
3 that I think of potential. To be fair, there's probably loads more that I've not thought of yet. But there's
Just say
3
them
that
to
I've
me.
got on my
Tell
list.
them to me. I don't care about anyone else right now.
It's just you and me, hippie. It's you and me. Eye of the storm.
The rock bottom, just for iconic sake. If we want to go more recent, something like the Eclipse or the 3D.
Ooh, I like the 3D. I don't think any of those are on there. I had more generic ones. Powerbomb and Pile Driver.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Wrestling
No
move.
way.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Did we want to do
Potato-
something really marky like Canadian Destroyer?
Nah, it's not a finisher.
That finisher.
Yeah, that's definitely it. That's
Set up
definitely it.
move.
Once upon a
What was
time.
the first one you said?
Yeah. Once upon
Shout
a
out
time,
to Petey
rock,
Williams.
rock bottom.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think
Yeah.
Rock Bottom's the best out of those.
We'll go for rock bottom.
Certainly. Daily. What's your answer?
No one said 619.
I had Go to Sleep as well.
But I think in like recency bias, like people, but are people just going to have forgotten about it because he hasn't done it? Like Punk hasn't done it, and I know he isn't the only person to do it, but
Shout out Kenta.
Yeah.
yeah, but no one watches that crap.
End of Days is great, but
Yeah, but no one likes Corbin on Twitter
except me.
except and me. I like him, even though he blocked us. Claymore.
Not the greatest ever. Like I like it
I
now,
like it,
but
though.
yeah, I like it now, but I don't know if people are going to vote it
Yeah,
as
but
greatest ever.
Do you say this is 7th on the list?
6th.
6th, so it's quite low, which means like normal 6 are like 5% of the vote. So if he's asked 100 people, that's 5 younger people that have said Claymore. I don't think it's unfeasible.
Yeah, I'd go for it.
Gonna have to push you guys. Gonna have to push you.
Otherwise, Sharpshooter.
No, we're not doing a submission.
Alex McCarthy's wrestling
Yeah.
daily. Exert your authority.
Listen to your
It's your dad,
father.
Louis. Yeah.
Death
I-
Rider.
No, what was the
Paradigm
first?
Shift.
What was the first one you said?
619. People's Elbow.
No, I mean,
atomic leg drop.
oh, God's sake.
It's your show. It's your answer.
I'm stunned. No one said Superman punch yet.
Oh, you.
I know. That's why I went with spear.
A big
Curb stomp?
dog.
Curb
Come on,
stomp.
get it.
Curb stomp's a great finish.
Should we go for that?
Pick an answer.
No, fuck's sake. Yeah, all right. Go on in. We'll say curb stomp then.
I suggested about 50. You're gonna have to narrow it down from go on then.
Curb stomp I'm taking. Website.
Right. Here's what I'm thinking.
Yes.
While the Eclipse is quite like people do like it, she hasn't been around for a long time, so I don't think people are going to say that. Black Mass people really like, but again, he's not really on TV that much. Sharpshooter I have as well. Figure 4, but again, thingies. And then the other smarky one is the Rainmaker. Because people do like shouting Rainmaker, but I don't know whether finishers-wise we're going to get anyone really from Japan. I mean, we've got Kenny Omega, but it's just such an over move. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. What have you got?
I also have Black Mass, Sharpshooter, and the Lion Tamer, but I'm not as confident in the Lion Tamer. I'm happy with Black Mass or Sharpshooter.
Well, yeah. Okay. We are going to go for the Black Mass.
With 4% of the vote? The answer was Black Mass.
What?
It actually was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
That's incredible.
It's just such a cool move.
Yeah.
Oh, done.
So they get all our points?
They
do.
get
Sorry.
your points.
Dang.
6 points to the website team.
high five, Andy.
It's always the other way, I think. No.
Denise, you can have another swear if you like.
Can I?
Yeah, just one.
Yeah.
Goddamn ass clowns. Oh, that was more.
That's what I was expecting you to say.
All right, Daily, this is your category now.
All right.
Best entrance theme.
Oh, dear.
Oh, this is mine.
All right. I'm going to read two super chats and then we're speeding through.
Ultra.
Because we've been playing this game for an hour now. Haven't we had fun? We're in the second round still, of course.
Wait,
So
question for you though. Are you talking like specific song or are we talking specific wrestler?
I
have had several.
I need the specific song, please.
Oh, Jesus, man.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not giving you
The
the
name
title.
of the song.
Like, it doesn't have to be
Specify.
the exact name.
Okay,
you know,
so
like
I could do like
you could.
someone's
the iconic-
most recent theme or
I
something
could
from a
say
certain
the
year.
iconic one that goes. Oh, that one.
How did it go?
Andy.
As long as you know what I mean.
How'd it go, mate?
Like whale noise.
That's very accurate, though. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while you read super chats or ultra chats.
All right, Greg.
So I'm gonna go to
Cherry,
the bathroom. No, wait.
Greg Cherrybrand says, "Can't wait for the episode where fan QuizzleMania champions get the opportunity to challenge for the main title. You've already got a fucking trophy, Greg. Also, go Team Danuke. Give me a yes, please.
Yes,
please.
And if you want her to say yes, please, get Blue Chew and use the code FIGHTFUL. You like this
Yes,
stuff.
please.
And Brandon, what happened to you? What happened to her, Denise? What happened to her?
She died. How sad. That's so savage.
Brandon says, greetings from Malta. Dear Madame Salcedo, will you marry me? Our children will have your looks and my lack of good and original pickup lines. Also, fuck you, Oily Davis, you twatting Tory. Love you all a bit.
Hey, my question is, how much is in that bank account? If it's good, hit me up.
Tell you what,
Aren't you engaged?
Yes, like I said, if it's good, hit me up.
yeah. We're all life is a negotiation.
Also, Denise's fiance will not carve pumpkins with her, and when the topic came up,
And you're still with him?
would not cook her a 5-course meal either.
Oh dear.
We got into a whole fight thanks to Luke because me and my fiance have not cooked each other 5-course meals, and Luke and his wife do, and so we're like the
5?
daughter couple.
What are the 5 courses?
Starter,
A
fish, sorbet, double
palate
sorbet,
cleanser.
and gatto. That's the 5th one. Brandon did donate $23 Denise. So he's clearly just saying you could buy an awful lot of pumpkins.
Well,
with that
hello
money.
there.
Okay, so Louis, we're going to start with you because you are the tiny tot, je suis the tot, teeny Tom, and tiny. Could you please say what your favorite entrance, what you think is on the list?
So Glass Shatter Stone Cold.
Correct. Glass Shatter Stone Cold.
What
Where did that
was
rank?
that? What number?
Oh,
was it?
Which Stone Cold theme is
Right,
that?
I'm highlighting. It was number 2 with 11%. There were a lot more answers for this one.
Goodness me.
Goodness me. Alex.
Triple H King of Kings, that version.
The King
The
of Kings.
internet hates Triple H.
Well, I mean, they love the other.
What? That was
Yeah.
on the list. Wow.
King
A
of
great
Kings was
theme.
not on the list. No.
I refute that. It's a great theme.
Nugget.
Vince McMahon, no chance in hell.
Jesus!
Come on.
Jam.
All right.
Wow.
So you've got 1 life remaining. You've got 6 more to find.
Didn't realize we had to deal with ineptitude from the audience. Jesus.
Damn.
I'm not blaming the
Of
audience.
course you do. It's Twitter.
Louis doesn't listen to music. He actually mutes it as they come into the ring.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
Well, sorry. Was that an unpopular one to suggest?
I've got about
No, but it's
9
Twitter.
here that I would guess first before Vince McMahon's song.
I'm gonna go Undertaker. Like rest in
Yes,
peace.
indeed.
Yeah.
The Dead Man theme. Yes, indeed.
What
Got
number
it.
was that?
It wasn't. It was number 5 with 5% of the vote.
Nice.
All right, so
Was
we've only got one
Taker
life left.
brackets Dead Man. You got 1 life left. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still to find. You found number 2 and you found number 5.
Free mode.
Edge Metalingus.
Yeah, it's
Was
got to be.
number 1.
Yeah.
12% of the vote.
Best goddamn song ever.
Oh,
Wait, the Edge one was the number 1 song?
Correct.
Is that what you said? Oh.
Yeah, Metalingus was number 1 with 12% of the vote. Lovely stuff. Correct.
We've got to be smart, Al. Should we just confer? Because if we lose, we're screwed. If we get one wrong, we're screwed.
We're not that screwed. We've already stole some points. We're all right.
That's
Yeah,
the
but I
thing.
mean-
if you get wrong now, people are only stealing 3 points off you. If you get more
this is
right, they'll
true.
steal more from you. So I wouldn't confer if I were you. But don't follow me. I'm not your dad.
Quizmaster.
They're not even in last. Why are you giving them advice?
I like
Giving us advice
I
instead.
like Alex. He's great. Alex,
Fair point.
what is your answers there?
DX.
Oh, I'm afraid not. So that is
Wow.
all right. So that's three big boy points up for grabs here.
That's all we can steal. Okay, fine.
There's so many good ones here.
There are
News.
so many
Okay.
We're going to the news first.
I
Pete,
have lots.
I'm thinking NXT.
Okay.
I think Twitter. We've done all the big hitters of the Attitude Era. I'm thinking
CFO dollar.
Nakamura
Have you?
or
Nakamura's a great shout.
Nakamura, Balor or Undisputed Era. Should we go Nakamura?
Nakamura's a really good shout.
Boom.
The highest we've got on the list is number 3,
Number 2.
so that's good.
Sorry,
No, we
you
got
got
number
one.
one.
We have got one.
You got 1, 2, and 5. So you're
Yeah,
looking
so-
for 3, 4,
As I
6,
said,
and
the
7.
highest we got on the list is number 3 that we're looking for.
Salty chops. I
Poor
like a
wording
salty
there.
chop.
Because I'm right, and people interrupting me.
It was actually poor wording from you.
We've also
Yeah.
got, which I'm fairly confident will be in there, is Triple H's other theme. It's all about the game and how you play it. I'd be more confident with that personally.
You want to go with that? Lock
Your
it in,
call.
Blompier.
The game.
The game.
I have locked it in.
And you all just
Um,
lost it.
Podcasts. You're next up.
Okay. Luke, do you
Okay,
want to
man.
go with my idea for who I dressed up as Halloween? Their theme song? No?
No, I mean, depends on which one which of your Halloween costumes you're talking about.
The red one. I'm trying not to. I'm
Okay.
trying to not give answers here.
No, I know. I want to talk through some of mine though.
Okay.
I've got 3 that I would like to put down as possibilities.
Okay.
Listen to Denise.
One of them is Nakamura, like his NXT one.
Mhm.
Rising Sun.
Glorious,
Oh.
and Judas.
Okay, yeah, see, that wasn't on my list.
Judas is a shout.
Yeah.
I don't know because I feel pretty confident about mine.
Let's go with you then, Denise.
She's been good at this
Oh.
round so far.
Oh,
All right, I'm going with sexy boy Shawn Michaels.
Oh, that's a good shout.
That's a very good one.
Tempest.
Andy.
Tempest. I have
I'm-
on my list, because you're cleverer than me, so I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Batista,
Yep.
Goldberg, Fiend, Kane,
Such a good shout.
Slow chemical.
We've already done Austin. I've crossed that off. Michaels, crossed that off. Judas, Hogan, but I don't think anyone's going to vote for that anymore. Viva la Raza, Eddie, Balor. I don't know whether Demon or the other one, but I don't think people actually care about the Demon one that much. I definitely think Trips Game is on there because Adam went, which one for Triple H?
I think that's what I meant, which is a massive fuck up, by the way. But there you
But
go.
I think if I was going to pick one, I would either go for Fiend or Shock the System.
Interesting. I am 100% confident in Batista. The internet
Really?
they love that song.
True.
It's
Like,
like
I mean,
I'm absolutely confident in Batista.
correctly so. Bloody great.
do
interesting.
they like it more than Undisputed Era?
I
Do people
believe
like
they
Shock
do.
the System. All right,
I believe they
we
do.
are going to lock in Batista, the one that goes.
It's called I
So-
Walk Alone.
I walk
You-
alone. Yeah.
you could have had, and I'm going from the bottom up. In 7th place, Bobby Roode.
Oh, come on.
In 6th place, Nakamura's original theme tune.
No.
In 4th place, The Fiend.
The Fiend.
From my personal favorite band, Code Orange. And in 3rd place, Cult of Personality.
Wait,
Oh, no.
so Sexy
Do
Boy's
we get
not
the
on the
point?
list.
No,
Not on the list.
none of us are.
Oh, stinker.
That's 3 points.
I'm
game-
so annoyed.
The game wasn't on the list, and Batista wasn't on the list. They all came up, but
Luke,
not
I'm
enough to crack the top
sorry.
7.
I'm
Oh.
so annoyed.
Are
I
you?
literally things I didn't even
man.
read out. I literally had written down CM Punk, Kane, Undisputed Era, Aleister Black, Fiend, Rock. Like,
I had Evolution as well. Evolution's theme.
How did no one think of
Do we-
Cult Personality?
Do we get the point?
I did.
I did.
You-
It's there. It's right there, Punk.
You get 3 points, I think.
You
Right,
keep,
we keep
Yeah.
the point.
you keep
Love
your
it.
3 points, yes.
3 big points.
Shame
I
on
can't
you,
move on
Twitter.
from this.
I-
I'm in
I
an
had,
official state of shock.
Can I say as well? I had The Brood.
Oh, that's a great shout.
theme.
I did.
That got a bunch of guesses. I think it got like 3. So
I think it
yeah,
was on your
very
recent
close.
list, Adam, of best
Brilliant
entrances.
theme, that.
Based on
Bam,
based
bam,
on how
bam.
low the percentages were, there must have been a lot of different answers.
A lot of
Yeah.
The ones that got like 1 or 2.
All right. It was a big spread. So final category for team website. Best wrestling couple.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
That's the hardest one by far.
All
I'm
I've
so
learned-
impressed.
You are in first place, darling.
all I've learned thus far is that the internet hates Triple H. They hate him.
God,
Right.
on this stuff.
I'm going to get another beer whilst you all write down
Yeah,
things.
I'm going for a wee wee.
The thing is, Tempest, is that while this is hard, there aren't that many of these, or as many as there are on other ones. Oh my
But
god!
does it matter? Does it matter if they're still together or not?
There are
Like,
some rubbish
Nah.
ones as well.
I'm crying because when Adam said full spread or large spread or whatever, I just thought of Talladega Nights for all of you moviegoers out there.
good film.
I don't know
We're
what that is.
officially not
movie.
going with my final answer anymore.
While Adam's gone, I'm going to ask my friend.
Right. Okay, so Reese Johnson says, for tonight only, I'm rejoining the All Authority as it's the right thing to do. But be warned, Oliver Davis, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's going to find out who's naughty or nice. El Fakador is coming to town to take your championship. Hashtag El Fakadors. And Eddie Carter says, first live QuizzleMania in a while. Just here to see when El Fakador starts to appear behind Mr. Davis. Good luck to you all. Seriously, is that El Fakador behind you, Ollie? There? Hashtag everything is Fakador. Hashtag Jam that Jam.
Nuh-uh. Not scared of Fakador. Fardador.
Oh, got him.
Savage stuff. All right. So the young one, you, We Tempest. Let's start with you, please.
Okay. I'm gonna go with one that absolutely should be on there. Again, Twitter. I'm gonna go with Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth.
Number one by a fucking way. 36% of the vote.
Good. Take that, Luger.
I know people hate Triple H apparently, but surely Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Number two with 19% of the vote. Yes, indeed. All right. You're cooking.
Okay.
You're cooking with gas. So what's the next one, please? Tempest.
I'm gonna go with my personal favorite wrestling couple, Edge and Lita.
Number three with 7%.
Should we just keep working down the...
I think so.
It's a good methodology you've got here, boys. Right, Andy.
Yeah, this is where it stops, though. Because there are some rubbish ones that like are couples, but it's just that like whether people like them. Because I think Twitter people think they're being funny, I'm going to go with Chuck and Billy.
It was voted for more than once, but it was not enough to crack the top 7. All right, Tempest.
I feel a lot less confident without that first line now.
Don't worry, man. I believe in you.
How many answers are there total? Sorry.
So you got the top 3, looking for the bottom 4, and you have 2 lives remaining.
But again, Tempest, if we lose it here, then people only steal 3. So let's not get all sick.
That's
Let's
a
not
good
get 6
point.
and die.
That's a good point. You know, it would be a strategy to just go
tank
out
it.
here. Yeah.
Balls to the wall.
Let's not do that. That's not what the website does.
No.
Exactly.
Because we've still got the top 4 answers. You will not believe what number 3 is.
It's Edge and Lita. You've already said it.
I love you, Randy. Okay. See, this is weird because people hate them in that heelish way, but they were really good in their role. I'm going to say Edge and Vicky Guerrero.
Also voted for more than once, but not enough to crack the top 7.
Scrotums. Right. So we've only got 1 live, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right. What are we thinking here, pal?
Right. I'm just going to go modern, and do you know what I'm going to do? Because I think in the last week people are going to be feeling bad. I'm going to go with Thea Trinidad and Tom Budgeon.
All right. So, wrestling news. You have 3 points you can steal.
You started so well.
A huge get for you. What's your answer?
I've got so many.
But like what? What have you got?
I've got loads. I just think they're all
I've got
rubbish.
so many on my list. Okay,
Give me
so
your
if we want to
top
go,
ones.
if we want to go recent, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae,
Mm-hmm.
Renee Young and John Moxley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking when you started saying
they're not
modern
on
real
screen.
life stuff.
Right, but Renee has just announced that she's pregnant, or John announced that Renee's pregnant. So I think that's recency bias people will be thinking about a lot more. Cody and Brandy.
Yeah.
Becky and Seth. Becky and Seth.
That's enough.
Like
Yeah.
Daniel and
Oh,
Brie.
it's stupid.
There's loads that could be on there.
I think we should prioritize ones that have been on screen.
I'd say either. I'm tempted to go with Becky and Seth.
I'm tempted to go with Cody and Brandy.
EW boys.
Yeah.
I'm sickened with myself for forgetting about Brandy Rhodes.
You just don't want to think she's in a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. All right, fine. Yeah, let's go for it. Cody and Brandy. Go
The
for it.
Rhodes family, please.
I think they've nailed
all
it.
of them.
Okay. So next up is podcasts.
What do you have, Luke?
I had Cody and Brandy, which means it's not going to be Perry Saturn and Moppy. It's not going to be Miz and Maurice.
Ooh.
I think Moxley and Renee's a good shout, but I'm actually tempted to go with Seth and Becky.
All right, I'm trusting you on this one.
What else did you have?
I had Lana and Rusev.
Yeah, and it's.
I
I
had
think
Jericho and
Seth-
Trish Stratus.
Oh wow, that's a cool.
Lana
back.
and Liv.
But I don't know. I'm feeling a little like not so confident anymore. So
Lashley and his sisters. I'm gonna say I say we go with Seth and Becky.
okay, I agree with you.
Locked
Beck and
in.
Sethy, please.
Seki and Beth. Right. Website. What we
The
got? No, not website.
WrestleTalk
Daily.
I mean, Becky and Seth, like the internet is obsessed with them. I'm convinced they'll be on
A
that
bit
list.
too much. I
Yeah.
think John Moxley and Renee could be up there. I think Eddie and China, if it's on screen, people seem to really look back fondly on that. I don't know.
Spike Dudley and Molly Holly. What a flame that was.
Oh, that's one of the better storylines of like
Stupid Steve
mate.
Austin. Stupid Steve.
Do people like AJ, Lee, and CM Punk? I'm just trying to think of people that are coupled. Miz and Maurice could be up there because people seem to love Miz and Mrs. Daniel
Do
Bryan
they?
and Brie.
I would not know. I would not know. If
Oh
people
no,
love that show.
they like Maurice's mum, don't they? Marjo. People seem to like her.
I'll take your word on
You
that.
watch Miz and Maurice, don't you, Louis?
If that's my guilty wrestling pleasure, I forgot.
Like what you like. Can't imprison you for it.
I think Moxley and I think Pete was on the ball when it went on the money when he was like, because they normally collate these like a week in advance or like towards the end of last week. So I do think
it's me.
It's just Adam.
It's me.
the powers that be.
Yeah.
So I think that Moxley and Renee would have been at the top of people's minds because it's very topical. So
I'll
I think those two.
I'll go with that. I mean, I'm convinced Becky and Seth will be there anyway, but
Yeah.
we'll take it.
I mean, all right, we'll go with Moxley and Renee Young, please.
In seventh, with 3% of the vote, Cody Rhodes and Brandy.
God damn it.
Oh,
No, that makes me feel a bit better.
In sixth place, with 4% of the vote, Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
There you go.
No, I think we've got it.
In fifth place, with 6% of the vote, Miz and Maurice.
No! Told you they like her.
In fourth place, with another 6% of the vote, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae.
Destinies.
So that's 3 points to the news. You had that. You had the highest out of all of them.
No,
No.
they went for.
We had the highest.
We went for
Seth and
Cody and
Becky.
Brandy.
Oh,
Technically, we
sorry,
had the
not the
highest.
news. I meant the podcast. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
Okay, yeah, we scored points.
Yeah.
Did anyone vote
I
for
am-
Vince and Linda?
I am furious.
Vince and Linda was mentioned one time. Eddie and China was mentioned a few times. There were.
How about Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi?
No, unfortunately, they weren't mentioned.
Teddy Long and Crystal.
I said
Right.
literally the first thing I wrote down was Johnny and Candice. I'm
Okay,
mad.
so
I
the
think I
scores
get it
as they stand. In last place with 5, it's the news team. In third place with 13, it's podcasts. In second place with 19, the Wrestling Daily. In first place with 26, it is the WrestleTalk.
This is
.com website. Next up, we've got another QuizzleMania Tag Team Classic. It is Hearticulate. You are going to have 30 seconds. I'm basically going to flash up whoever's guessing to close their eyes. Then the other person of that team will have 30 seconds, and I'm going to flash up a load of banners with wrestlers' names on them. And you have to make your partner guess that wrestler's name. Obviously, no spelling, no rhyming, no using parts of name in the clue. You know how Articulate works. All right, so we're going to start with last place. Works. We're going to start with last place, which is the news. Which of you would like to go first?
Whichever.
Age before beauty it is.
describe.
Ollie will go first. Yes.
Does that
so
mean
please-
he's
I'm covering my
describing?
eyes?
Yeah, it means close your eyes, please.
All right.
Who?
Pete, close your eyes. All right. So, as many of these as you can get in 30 seconds, that's going to be how many points you walk away with. Simple as. All right. I've got to click one, then the other, so you do get a little bit of time for your first one. All right.
Okay, super kick. HBK.
Hang on. Starting now.
HBK, Heartbreak Kid. He's just
Shawn
a sexy
Michaels.
boy.
Correct. There we go.
Pass. And then Vince's wife.
Linda McMahon.
Green Mist. Feuded with William Regal.
Tajiri.
I don't know how to do that one. Next. Hitter of the RKO from out of nowhere.
Randy Orton.
He's rubbish.
Rubbish. I love Jeff Hardy.
How did you not say Al
that
Wilson? I'm furious.
That hitter
Marie.
from out of nowhere was really important for that.
Yeah, you could have just said RKO.
All right. You got 4 points.
That
Very,
was
very good.
amazing.
You
He's
don't
rubbish.
understand. The name of the move is RKO out of nowhere. You can't say
That's
one
true,
without
yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
4 is not bad. All
That's
right.
all right.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Moving next up the totem pole, up to podcasts. We're going to go with Luke. You're describing first.
Denise.
Okay, God,
Denise,
pray for me.
right? All right.
I'm shaking.
So when you see, I'm going to tell you, when you see the 30 is when you can go. Ollie.
Got it, dude.
Done. All right. So this is what you're going to be starting with. And go.
Pass.
For God's sake.
Commissioner.
William Regal.
British.
Yes.
Thank you. The smaller of Team 3D.
Mike Dudley.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, she just returned to Impact with Jordan Grace.
Pass.
Part of SCU, but is not Frankie Kazarian or Scorpio Sky.
Christopher Daniels.
Yep.
Thank you. Well, it's the
Big Show.
Yeah. All right. Very good.
Nice.
That is
Nice.
4. Another
I'm
4.
shaking.
It's so nerve-wracking because
It
you're
is.
terrified that you're going to say something really stupid.
My heart's
Think of any
pounding.
other way to say Tori Wilson? Because I was just going to
You
go, Al.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. All right.
So yeah,
so,
we did just see the other name there, by the way, Adam.
I'm not going to start with Braun Strowman. Don't
No,
worry.
that makes sense.
I didn't see it.
Louis, close your eyes. All right. Here we
Stop peeking, Louis. I can see that.
Literally see the gap in your fingers.
Yeah.
I haven't got my glasses on. I'm literally blind.
All right. So don't start yet, but this is the first one. All right. And go.
Married to Maurice.
The Miz.
Yep.
Got some bad news.
Wade Barrett.
Yep.
Oh, WWE treated him terribly. Lost to Triple H at Mania.
Booker T.
No, WCW legend.
Sting.
Yes. The owner of WWE.
Vince McMahon.
Yep.
All my freaks and peaks. Big Papa Pump. Come on.
Fuck.
That's
I've never seen you get that angry.
He did not say it at the end.
I've never seen Louis shout that angrily.
That was so good.
Oh my god.
Harvey was
Back on
terrified.
that one.
Bloody hell, Louis.
I'm
4.
crying.
4 you got.
I like
I'm
how
so amazed.
beaten at WrestleMania by Triple H was way too vague.
It was.
Yeah. Treated terribly by WWE.
Yeah.
Way to narrow
A
it.
load of stuff like flooded to my mind, but that was at the forefront.
Oh.
Let me tell you.
All right. Tempest, close
Sorry
your
about that,
eyes.
Alex.
I've got you, Tempest. Maybe.
All right. So this is going to be the first one. You'll start when you see the clock. And
Okay.
go.
Mundo in other places or
John Morrison.
Impact?
Yeah, Morrison.
One of the New Day, not Biggie or Xavier.
Kofi
Yep.
Kingston.
Name the first name of a former diva, last name Wilson.
Tori.
Yep.
Irish Ginger.
Sheamus.
Ray's son.
Dominic Mysterio. Good one, Andy. Thanks for that.
In my mind, I was, do I do the theme or do I say Hogan and Nash and the horn?
And instead, you actively
That's not
burrowed.
them.
Yeah.
Shrewdly, you did
Yeah.
neither. All right.
And so what he instead did was like, oh, you didn't know? Blah, 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 blah.
Wasn't that right?
Lovely stuff. All right. we're going to swap it round now. Right. So, Ollie, look away. Pete, this is your first one. Go when you see the timer now.
Most iconic Intercontinental Champion.
The Miz.
First.
Honky Tonk Man.
Just retired.
Undertaker.
A member of the New Day that's not Kofi or Big E.
Xavier Woods.
Yep.
Genius of the Sky.
Genius of the Sky. AJ Styles. What? No?
NXT Women's Champion.
Oh, Io Shirai.
Yep.
AEW. Karma in WWE.
Oh, the Awesome Kong.
That's not going to cut it, I'm afraid.
It was on 0 before he answered.
Oh, come on.
If I don't get Scott Steiner, that doesn't count.
I have to agree. All right. So that is 3 points for the news. All right. Denise, you ready?
Denise.
Kind of.
Okay. So this is the one you're going to be working with first. Go when you see the timer. Now.
Married to Mickey James.
James Storm. No, Nick Aldis.
Yes.
The hottest thing right now on SmackDown was feuding with Jey Uso with Paul Heyman.
Roman Reigns.
Yep.
The Fiend.
Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
Alexa Bliss.
Married to Zelina is not getting shown on TV right now.
Aleister Black.
Yep.
Just had an awesome match on NXT UK. Has one name.
Walter. Ilya Dragunov.
Yep.
He's with Becky Lynch. Is going to have a baby.
Seth Rollins.
That's not going to cut it, but very, very good.
I don't know why I said
Points.
James Storm. He threw her under a train.
Is that not a wedding?
Isn't that marriage, really?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Alex, cover those eyes. Louis.
Yep.
Louis. All right. That's going to be your first one. Starting now.
He called me a chav.
Oh, MJF.
Yep.
He's notoriously boring. Chris Jericho had his first match against him.
What?
Skip it. Really handsome. You messaged him about his injury on Twitter.
Angel Garza.
Yeah. Yep. Transgender wrestler for AEW.
Oh, Nyla Rose.
Yep.
He was offered a WWE contract the day he wrestled Cody.
Oh God, what's your name? Ricky Starks.
Yes. All right. I will take
Right.
that. That is 5.
Of course, you say the most newsy thing possible. Don't say anything about AEW, part of Team Taz. No, he
We
had
spoke about-
contract, news, contacts.
We spoke about it yesterday.
Adam.
What was the Jericho opponent?
Angel Garza back up for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gars?
Back on the street.
I'm Angel Gars.
Horseshoe Tanahashi.
There it is.
Okay,
now.
Well, that's how it always. Like, don't blame me if your
that
eyesight's
is what I
bad, Dad.
thought. That is
Tom
what I
Tempest. You're good under pressure.
Okay, now.
I saw Rhea Ripley, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not going to start with that.
So,
don't
okay.
worry.
What did I not get there? The Jericho one.
Lance Storm.
Lance Storm.
Lance Storm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
He's really boring.
There's so many.
And I can say
I'm
that
not gonna.
'cause
I'm
he
not gonna
blocked
do
us.
it. I'm not gonna do it. Go on.
Are you ready? All right.
Yeah.
That's going to be your first one. Starting now.
All right, pass. Pass the first one. Married to Maurice.
Miz.
Yes.
First AEW Women's Champion.
Riho.
Yes.
Was in a team with Alexa Bliss.
Nikki Cross.
Yes.
Diamond Cutter.
DDP.
Yes.
Awesome Bomb. Skip it. Sorry.
That's not going to do it.
Green hair NXT.
Shotzi Blackheart.
Yes. Just.
I almost called her Black Fart. Like, I said that yesterday.
All right. No, I'll leave you with Nikki Cross, but because you didn't quite, you just said, it's borderline. It's an edge case, but you're not that far ahead. So I'm going to leave you with it. But be careful. After that round, it's a quicker round, that one. The scores are as follows. In last place with 12, the news team. In third place with 22 podcasts. In second place with 28, Wrestling Daily. In first place with 36, website. It is all to play for, probably. No, it's all to play for. Next up, a new round called Silence in the Library.
You big
Guys
Doctor Who
played
fan.
charades before.
No.
So I am going to. It's basically the artist collective, but silent, mime, acting out, performance, charades, as they say in the States. So I'm going to basically give each member of the team. One of them's going to close their eyes. Everyone's going to close their eyes. In fact, I will show you what it is you're going to be pantomiming. You will have 30 seconds to make your opponent guess it. I will be timing you on my phone because I don't want to obstruct the view of the screen.
I was going to say, are we just going to have our little boxes?
No, I'm gonna make whoever's doing it full screen like that.
Full screen.
Full screen. All right. This is going to be fun. Okay. Just before I do,
great for the podcast.
Great for the podcast.
So good for the podcast, mate.
Just cut this whole bit out. We're at 140, Luke. Gar Monroe says, Denise, how does it feel to be finally tagging with someone that won't get you mad, who appreciates you and actually likes a bit of the Tay-Tay? Hashtag go team Lunice.
Makes me very happy.
Thanks, mate.
All right, so we're going to kick straight into this. We're going to start with the people in last place. Seeing as Ollie was the describer first time, Pete, you're up. Everyone, please close your eyes. I want to see heads reach down. Very good. Pete, you will have 30 seconds to pantomime that.
Okay.
All right. 2 seconds. Let me just full screen you. Ollie, you can look again. Everyone can look again. As usual, the steal rule counts. If Ollie doesn't get it right first time, you can steal for 3 points. All right. Your 30 seconds. And again, not a peep from you, Peter. Your 30 seconds starts now.
One word. 2 words. First word. Second word. No words. Round. Globe. Pete.
15 seconds left, Pete.
Existential crisis. Pokemon. Pokeballs. Pikachu. Eevee.
And that is your time.
Ollie, what was
I
it?
literally completely blanked.
All right.
Can I take a guess?
I think that was
you
obvious.
You can buzz in with your team name.
No, surely Ollie gets to guess.
Luke.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, Ollie gets first dibs.
No, you
sorry.
got to guess in the time limit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
basically.
All right. Fair.
I mean, I'll give you one more guess because
I don't know what you guys are fighting over, honestly.
Good luck.
The Montreal screw job.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, fuck
What?
Call it off.
I mean, it was
Okay,
obvious.
that can't count.
What?
Hail Mary.
It was obvious.
I'm giving it to
Wow.
you. lads.
How was it
Wow,
obvious?
amazing.
It was,
I don't
it
even
was
know what I
clearly the ref.
saw.
I mean, I was going to guess The Rock.
Guys, I'm checking the chat, and honestly, I can't see it in the chat.
I mean, that is the go-to first thing that you think
If
of.
you,
Yeah.
if you
when
think
you're
of
playing
these
it.
2 words, oh my god! Literally, for that one, I was like, okay, I'll pretend to put a sharpshooter on. I was like, how do I?
You know what?
I don't have legs to. What? And then I was like, I'll ring for the bell, like in the script.
Pete,
How
no,
about
dry
lucky
hump.
they're in
Dry
last
hump.
place?
Brewing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should think more simply.
Hey, don't
I-
question it. It
What
worked.
I was
don't know what I would've
thinking
done.
was in my head. I was thinking like, oh, we have to mind what the thing is, rather than thinking in charades rules of like breaking it down to words,
can,
and
I
syllables,
presume.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Can do
Well,
that, I presume. Yeah.
well, we
Yeah.
I agree.
Honestly,
can you not shout over me when I'm doing it? Because I think I'll get panicked.
That was insane.
All right. Next up is
Oh my
Podcast.
god! Oh my god!
Okay.
Who got this,
Denise,
Denise?
Oh, I'm acting, or am I?
you are
Oh.
acting. All right.
Oh, I don't know how to act that one out.
Oh, well, you've got 30 seconds to figure it out. Starting.
No, I don't know.
Starting now. You can look again. Oh, sorry.
Wait. Okay, I don't know what to do. Sorry, I wasn't expecting this one.
That's fair.
I don't know. I give up. I literally don't
No.
know how to act this one.
You got it.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
come
You
on,
got 25 seconds.
what is going on.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening.
Through interpretive dance.
Do you see the pressure, Denise? Do you feel the pressure?
I'm sorry. I don't even have an answer for you. I give up.
5,
Lucas, the Montreal screw job, mate.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Ollie,
Luke.
Ollie.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I
let
had
Luke
nothing.
have a
Get
guess.
my guess in first.
No, I did nothing.
Don't have a lot of
Luke,
drama majors here.
What are you guessing?
I am trying to think now. What would make Denise really uncomfortable? What would make Denise giggle that
No,
much?
I just couldn't figure out how to act it out for you.
Can I have first dibs, or do I have to?
No.
As in, like everyone else.
I'm gonna say the Trish and the Dog.
Ollie.
It is not the Trish Dog
That was
storyline. Ollie, yes.
Shockmaster.
No. Louis.
No.
Near Yim's seizure from Raw.
No. No.
Randy.
Yeah.
Someone. He's gonna puke because you did that for a second. Bleh.
I'm afraid not.
Is it one guess per team?
Yeah, you're all out. Denise,
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, that's
I'm
tough.
sorry. I couldn't think
Denise,
of anything.
what was this?
Yeah.
I was just like, no, because somebody said, "Oh, the opera," and I was like, "Fine, I'll just pretend like I'm doing that." It was bad. It was bad. Ignore that.
All right.
2 for 2 on fantastic performances.
Next up,
Temper, this is not fun until
this
the end.
is the Wrestling Daily. Louis, this is you.
Go on, Luigi.
Mate, you go down, yeah.
All right.
That sounds terrible.
All right. You've got. Okay. You have 30 seconds. I'm full screening you. Everyone can look again. 30 seconds starting now.
I mean, he's the only one who's tried.
Stone Cold getting run over.
You're fucking kidding!
Oh
my god!
Come
No way!
How did you guess that was a car?
Amazing.
I'm going to apologize to my parents for shaking the house.
I can only because you didn't take the headshot. I thought, well, it's not an actual chair, and I just thought he's getting mowed down. I don't know. There you go.
All right, you went on that one. That one was good.
Good,
Very,
acting.
very good.
Very
5
good.
points
Good
to
job.
Wrestling Daily. Ooh.
Bump, Louis. Did you take a
Yeah,
bump?
yeah. Proper bump.
Proper bump. Flat back and everything.
Tuck the
Okay.
chin.
Tempest.
Yeah.
This is for you. Everyone else, close your eyes, please.
I am unable to stand up, so this will be fun.
Oh god, thanks, Tempest.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All
Come
right.
Adam.
And starting. Oh, hang on. Everyone
I
can
didn't
look
see
again.
anything.
Starting now.
Oh, live sex. No.
Louis!
You've still got 20
No,
seconds.
Keep going, Tempest. He's shagging something, and he's holding something. He's having sex with a dog.
I think I know.
Yeah.
All right, that is.
Ollie.
Hang on. That time, as per the rules, and you
Right.
can have one last guess.
He was definitely having sex with something.
Come on.
As soon as Andy gets it wrong, I will take the first name.
He was definitely having sex with something.
No more, Tempest.
I'm
just telling him to
Sorry.
think.
God, who else has had sex? Not Louis.
Not you,
Me.
lad. Fanta.
I honestly don't know. Snitsky
Alex.
kicking a baby.
Alex.
No, I heard
Louis.
Alex and Louis. Yep.
Alex said it before.
Alex said it
Was it the
first.
I fucking hate you, Randy.
Katie Vick.
Yeah!
I
I was going to
thinking
say
but I
that,
didn't
but I
think
was
it
like,
was.
nah.
Because I could see him being all disgusted, like, oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I actually thought it was Mae Young's hand. I thought that you
That's
were
what I
miming
thought as well.
Mark Henry impregnating her, and then the doctor be like, "Oh, a hand."
I spilled your
Oh,
brains out.
I actually thought you were doing the Batista entrance.
See, I didn't think you would make someone act that out. That's
Oh, come
basically
on,
my
man.
thinking.
No, it's Tempest. You totally
I appreciated the nuance of your performance, Tempest. It was
Quite
bloody
right.
great.
Man.
Can I just point
Appreciate
out
it.
that Alex shouted his name out, and then Louis answered Katie Vick, and then Alex said Katie Vick. I just don't think that's very fair.
Adam actually said Louis and Alex, so
They're on.
implying
Yeah,
that it was
it's fine. All right, Ollie.
Semantics.
Ollie, this is for you. Everyone else, please look away. All right. Okay, Ollie, prepare yourself. Everyone can look. Ollie, your 30 seconds start now.
Okay, so it's some sort of chair shot to a person. 2 words. First word, the. Second word. Oh, the Shield. Right? The Shield? No. Oh, the Shield breaking up.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Well done,
That was
Ollie.
very
Nice
well
one.
done. Done.
Ollie,
Very
is,
good one, Ollie.
Ollie is ready for Christmas. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very,
Your
very good.
shield one, your shield
Genuinely,
was incredible.
Shield was very good, yeah.
impressed.
See, I got very confused when he said it was 2 words, and I was like, the Shield? It's like, no.
Hurt my
Yeah, that's
ankle.
what it is.
Very well done, Mr.
That was
Davis.
very good.
Luke, this is for you, old friend. Everyone, please close your eyes. All right, Luke, prepare your battleground for slaughter, and your 30 seconds. Everyone can look. Starts now.
Oh, he's blindfolded. He's burning. He's yelling at somebody. Somebody's blindfolded. He falls.
I think I know.
I think I know.
He's yelling at somebody. He's blindfolded. He's got something on his head. He's diving. You're diving somewhere. You're being thrown in the water.
2, 1.
Ollie.
stop.
No, Denise has
you
got a
know
guess.
the rules. Denise gets one last guess before I pass it over.
Oh,
And
I
as
didn't know
soon
he
as
was being burnt and then thrown in the water.
Tempest.
Louis.
That was Tempest.
That was Tempest.
We lost Adam.
oh, am I here?
Shock.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
you're
you're
back.
good. Tempest.
I'm here. My internet has been
Tempest
shocking all
was
day.
first.
Ollie
It
was
was
first.
Tempest.
He cut out.
Tempest was first.
Has Denise had a guess?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
What was the guess, Denise?
My guess was really just nothing, really. It was just,
Ollie.
I don't know.
Tempest. Yeah,
It was
Ollie.
Tempest was first.
okay.
Tempest was first.
Tempest.
It's the Shockmaster.
It is indeed the
Actually.
Shockmaster.
Oh my
debut.
god.
The helmet falling off, and then me putting the
I thought-
helmet back on.
I thought you were set on fire and you were blindfolded and you jumped in the water.
Yeah,
As you would.
that's the
Uh,
famous bit, in fairness.
All right. Wrestling Daily. Alex, this is for you to guess. What has not been done?
Someone's got. I feel like I just heard someone on.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Alex. Everyone can look again. Your 30 seconds begins now.
Oh Lord.
Someone's pregnant, right? Someone's pregnant. And they get, oh, Mae Young giving birth to a hand.
Very good. Yeah.
That's
Really well
so
done.
much easier than Katie Vick.
Yeah.
Is it? Everyone.
Two very easy ones, that team.
That was very easy.
It helped that it had been said before. Right. And
Welcome.
the final one, Andy, this is for you to act out. Everyone else, please look away.
Oh boy.
Pete, thank
Come
you.
on, Dadson.
All right. Okay. There you
God's
go.
sake.
Everyone can look. Your time starts 3, 2, 1. Now.
All right, someone's drowning. Yeah. Okay.
I can't hear what he's guessing.
Yeah, someone's drowning.
That's what you get.
That's it. That's it.
All right, I like that. I like that face. This is Paul Bearer in cement.
Very good.
All
right.
I knew that one. I had
Very
that one as
good.
soon as you
It's-
started. I was like,
it's-
fire and cement.
It's,
You know-
it's the glass that made it for me. He started
Yeah,
Oh, it's
well, the
the
face is what got it for me. His
Oh,
Paul
man.
Bearer face. Well done, Andy.
I'm wasted on this.
Very, 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 very good. All right, so here's what we're looking at in joint third place.
Ooh.
The news and the podcasts, both on 22.
because we got both ours right.
Yeah,
in-
good comeback.
In second place with 41 daily. First place with 44 website.
It's tight.
That being said, please enjoy this video from our sponsors.
Has this ever happened to you? You try to watch your favorite show, QuizzleMania 13, but it's blocked in your country because for one of the rounds we used footage, and despite our fans begging us to use footage every single day, this is what happens. Then we found a solution for you. Now you can watch QuizzleMania 13 with Surfshark, a VPN app or browser extension that turns your phone, tablet, computer, or game console into a great big liar. And if you use the code WrestleTalk, you get 83% off and 3 months for free. You could pay $12 a month, or with Jam That Jam, you could pay under $2 a month. That's just Steiner maths, you freaks and geeks. Then, when you're done with QuizzleMania 13, you can watch other things that aren't as good, like HBO or American Netflix if you live outside the US, or BBC iPlayer if you live outside the UK. Or you could just watch QuizzleMania 13 again. Ah, look at all that WWE footage. God, skirting as close as we can to copyrighted content sure makes us feel alive. Please don't tell WWE about QuizzleMania. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this episode of the show, and remember, go to surfshark.deals/jamthatjam, enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free.
Oh, great content from other
Seems
countries.
legit.
Such a good service. Such a good service.
Right then.
Yeah.
That's my line.
Oh boy.
Okay, you know how this goes. It's 20
This round
questions.
worked.
It's 20 questions. I have given you each team a tag team to guess. So they're a tag team.
Okay.
You got 20 yes or no questions in order to get it right. You start with 20 points. Each question, not counting a correct guess, will take a point off you. That's it. We've all played That's My Line before, I think.
So, can we do? Or is it like conferring, or is it?
No conferring at all
What was
in
the
this
game?
one.
Sorry.
It
Has
is-
anyone ever cried in the history of QuizzleMania from the pressure? I think I might be the first.
I think
Pressure.
Ollie probably
You got
has.
this, dude.
You got
So,
this. We're all
Just to
having fun.
clarify, it goes person to person in the teams, no conferring.
It does. I will let you flip a coin or decide who goes first, but there is no conferring once the game starts.
You going first, Ollie?
I was going to ask right now. We've got
Mhm.
22 points.
That's right. I'm going to use a die to decide between who's going to go first. And I'm
Oh,
al-
obviously.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm also going to use a die to pick your teams as well. What team is going to be yours? All right. So, news, odds, podcasts, evens. That is 4. So that is the podcast going first, and
Good.
your tag team is going to be delightful. All right. So,
That's points.
who would like to go first? And keep in mind, there are no conferring once the game starts.
I'll go first.
Okay, just before you start, let me get your counter up. All right. Here we go.
Are they currently active in WWE?
No.
Are they a tag team from WWE?
Yes.
Are they primarily known from the Attitude Era?
No.
Okay. Were they tag team champions in WWE?
Yes.
Are they predominantly known for the Ruthless Aggression era?
No.
All right, so they're retired. WWE tag teams, they were tag teams. Trying to think of a question here. Okay. Wait, if Luke has a question, can you jump in, or does it have to be me?
It has to be you, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. All right, so they're retired. WWE tag team. They were tag team champions. Okay, they're retired. Have we seen them come back though, as of late? Like to do any sort of like recent segment or any sort of anything like that?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Let me just see.
Sure would be nice to have a fact checker right about now.
We've got him. He's here.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
Drizzle.
Yeah.
According to everything I can see here, no.
No.
An admittedly cursory Google, but not on their Wikipedia, and a quick Google showed nothing.
Okay, and we can start guessing. We don't lose points, right?
You do lose points if it's an incorrect guess. If it's a correct guess, you get the number of points currently on screen. So it's to Luke now.
Okay. Which means that they are still alive. So they're non-Attitude Era, they're non-Ruthless Aggression. Would you say that they are... is this team part of like the sort of post-Ruthless Aggression, like till now? They're not with the company now, but they are sort of like a modern team.
No.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so they're not a modern team. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking through my notes.
No worries.
Okay. This may be a dumb question, but are they both retired, or is one still like continuing on with a career?
So question, are they both retired? Yes.
Okay.
That's a fair question.
Demolition.
No.
That's what I would have said.
Wait, is it whose turn is it?
It's your
Yours.
turn, Denise.
Oh, it's my turn for a question.
Ollie's just he's trying to psych you out with
Oh.
mind games.
Oh God.
Is it Xavier Woods?
No, I could never look at him again. Okay, so since they're both retired. Oh God. I feel pressure. I feel like I'm taking too long.
Oh no, it's easily the most stressful round that we have.
Do you have another answer?
No conversing.
Oh, we can't? Oh, snap.
Afraid not.
Okay, we have 11 questions left. Damn. Okay, shit. I don't know. I'm thinking. All right, sorry. I feel like I'm taking too long.
No worries.
Oh. All right. Why is everybody looking at me?
Because you're on the screen.
It is your go, Denise.
right.
Yeah, it's kind of your go.
I'm just
Can
gonna
you make
give it,
Denise
no,
full
it
screen?
can't be.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the people that I'm thinking of, somebody else came off and had like their own career separately of the teams that I'm thinking of right now. So I'm blanking. Okay, I guess I'll ask some sort of question. All right. Either they were champions. Were they like a really popular team? Not so popular? That may be a dumb question. I'm not good at questions.
Yes. No, so the yes/no question: were they popular?
Yes, like were they supremely popular where people would like know them? Or are they like one of like those teams that are just like kind of like, all right, they were a team?
I'm going to go with popular.
Is Ignore my dumb questions, please.
I'm going to go with popular. Yes, they were popular.
Heart Foundation.
No.
Fuck.
Road Warriors.
No.
Oh, that's what I had.
Are they both alive?
Yes.
Nasty Boys.
Yes! It is the Nasty Boy!
Good work.
I think I never got that.
That was 8.
It
That
was
was
the
8.
both alive part that got me.
I didn't. That was 8.
I
it
didn't
was
take it
7.
off for Luke's question earlier.
Oh, okay.
So that is 7 points
That
for
was well
podcast.
done.
Very well done. Hard.
Oh,
Like
that was hard.
That's
Very
very
hard.
hard. I wouldn't have got that. at
All
all.
right. So this is the news. This is the news. Let me just work out which team is yours.
You can go first.
They get
Ollie.
a really hard one now.
Spectacular. Got your
You can do
team
this.
information.
Just gotta
up.
beat 7. Super easy.
All right. Hit me.
There's a lot riding on
With
this.
your best
So
shot.
much.
So
fine.
how many did I need?
So, yeah, number 2, second place has 42 points.
Yes.
So, Pete, if I just do a Hail Mary here.
Jesus Christ. Are we shooting for second or are we? They have to then get 0 and we can tie.
Are they still active in WWE?
No.
Are they active in AEW?
No.
Are they best known for the Attitude Era?
Yes.
Mm,
Okay. I was going to start conferring then, but we can't do that.
No. No.
Okay. That's a dumb question. Are both members of the team white?
Yes.
just as
I had to think about that one.
Well, there's a few. There's a few.
I could see where he was going with
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got it down quite a bit, I would
Yeah.
say, compared to where Luke and Tanisha.
Oh, sorry, that's conferring. We can't do that.
Yes.
Someone's dinner's ready.
Yeah.
What?
Sounded
Why
more
did
like
you
a microwave
stumble?
to me.
Why did you stumble on the ethnicity question?
Yes.
But there was deliberation over it. That's what's thrown me.
Wish I could tell you.
I now can't think.
Could be a red herring. It's been known to happen.
One of them.
If
could
we
be
can't
red.
confer, other people can't interrupt. Come on now.
Correct.
Did one of them go on to win a top championship in WWE?
No.
For clarification on that question, if both of them had, would you still have responded no because it wasn't one of them that did? Or would you have responded yes?
I would have responded yes.
If
I would
both
have.
of them
I
had.
would have interpreted that question as has at least one of them.
Has at least one. Right, okay.
That's how I interpreted that question.
So you're saying that neither of them have won a top championship, just so we're clear.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Forensic stuff. The reason I'm got my glasses like this is I'm worried you can see a reflection in my glasses. Just so you know,
It looks
if you're intimidated by my eyes.
We're only known for the Attitude Era. Too cool.
Very, very good.
Whoa!
Well done. Nailed
Yes!
it.
Holy crap!
Nailed it. Well done, lad.
Let's go.
I have
is
right
why-
to censor and too cool written down next. So
That's why that world champion question was really, really important.
And
Right.
why I denied a little bit on the ethnicity, but because you
Why I?
said both,
Yeah.
I interpreted that to mean Scotty T. Hottie and Grandmaster Sexay.
Because as per your ruling, that's a faction, not a tag team with Rikishi.
Well, too cool is definitely a tag team. Right.
third place, Pete.
This
I
is
can still lose twice in 1 week, Luke.
If they get this quickly, then the pressure's on. If they don't, then we can relax a tiny bit.
What a gracious winner he is. All right. So Wrestling Daily.
How many points between us? Sorry.
41 to Daily, 44 for website.
I'll go first.
All right, he's going to go first. Let me just find out what team you're looking at. Oh, interesting.
Are we in last place?
Yeah,
Afraid
we're
so.
in last place, mate. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nasty Boys was a tough one.
It was, to be fair.
Is this team active in WWE right now?
No.
Are either member in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Oh, love that.
No.
Don't love that. Is this team best known for its work during the Attitude Era?
No.
Well. Was this team active in WWE before or after the millennium?
You can only
Gonna
say
need a yes or no question from you.
Before the millennium.
Were they active before the millennium? Yes.
Is at least one of these wrestlers still an active wrestler?
No.
Were they tag champions in WWE?
Yes.
Did either of... No. Did this team go on to work for... Or did this team work for either WCW or Impact? TNA.
Impact before the millennium? Sorry.
Yeah, but after the millennium was like 2000, early 2000, so they could have gone afterwards.
Yeah, it is.
Sure.
Did they work for WCW or Impact? No.
Yes.
God damn it. Tag champs not in the Hall of Fame. Jesus. Did they have a match at WrestleMania?
Yes. At a WrestleMania, I assume, not like the most recent one.
Someone got a TV on.
Not here.
Did either of these...
It's true, I can hear a telly in the background.
Or just a person talking.
May have been my father. He's quite loud.
It was your dad. Very good. Hello, Mr. Tempest. Right, Louis.
I've got two teams in mind. So you said... can I ask a clarification question?
I'll let Pete do it.
Doesn't count. So you
As long as
said
it's
this
not a
team...
past question.
Yeah, this team aren't in the Hall of Fame. Are you counting people that were supposed to go in 2020 that haven't gone in yet?
These people are not currently in the Hall of Fame. The class of 2020 is not in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
They're not.
Is it APA?
It is not the APA.
Why did you...
I don't know. I panicked. No conferring. No conferring.
So many things wrong with what you just said.
Oh.
I'm loving McCarthy's frustrated face.
It's amazing.
The best one was, I'm not having a submission for the finisher.
Not having it.
We're not having it.
Oh, I'm so stressed, man.
Alex was right, to be fair.
I fucked it.
Every time I hear you go, do they? I'm like, yes, it's not a guess.
Yeah. The British Bulldogs.
No.
None of the members are in the Hall of Fame. Oh, Jesus.
Is that a guess?
Is it art and Jesus?
Shawn Michaels and Jesus. Oh no, Shawn Michaels and God. Never mind.
No, he meant Jesus, the lad that
Father,
stabbed
the
John
Son, and the
Cena.
Spirit. The same thing.
Yeah, same
So
thing.
they're not active right now. They're not in the Hall of Fame. They're from before the millennium. Neither member of the team is inactive.
Neither they're what?
Sorry, neither member of the team is active. Is this team recently returned within the last 5 years? 5 years counts. Within the last 5 years. That is the question.
No.
This sucks. Demolition.
It is indeed Demolition.
Yeah!
No.
I knew it. I knew it was Demolition.
God damn it! And let me. I would, the whole.
I'm sorry.
Time
Don't
frame.
bring it up.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not even gonna let you have that. But,
We need it in.
Talk about it in the ride
before
home.
7. 7 is the magic number. 6 is a tie.
They are, of course, not in the Hall of Fame because their massive lawsuit they filed with WWE over the rights to their name. We are ending with the website. The Wrestling Daily. The Wrestling Daily has 50 points. The website has 44 points currently. You need to clear 7 in order to win. And in terms of a draw, don't know what we'll do because these are the interim QuizzleMania championships. We'll see what happens. But 7 or more, and Tempest, you are a double champion. I think the first that we've ever had.
Luke just in a Mania champion.
Luke.
Luke, did you hold them both at the same time?
Yeah, and I was Cinemania champion at the same time as well.
I apologize wholeheartedly. All right.
What have you got now, Luke?
I've got an outman at the moment. I've had a bad week.
Right. Let's be logical, Tempest. Let's be logical.
All right. So let me find out your team.
That's ask good questions.
No.
Get it right.
There we go. Right. So you have those guys.
It's a male team.
All right. You can start now.
Tempest, you go first.
Okay. All right. Is this tag team active in WWE?
No.
See, I think I was going to say I was a wasted. I think it's a wasted question because otherwise it would be so
Stop
obvious.
comparing.
Stop talking about it.
I'm talking
Indeed.
to myself.
No, you're not.
You're not. Because Tempest
In a
got the
very-
point. The
Very
you're talking to
conversational
someone
way.
else.
Right. Sorry. Have they been active within WWE in the last 15 years?
No.
Andy's screwed.
I'm really not good.
Is this tag team best known for their work during the Attitude Era?
No.
Can I just say I hate your like slow burn looking it up answers.
Because why wouldn't you know?
It's half a clue, but I don't know what it means.
And it's not a clue.
Well, it's probably close. Did this team ever have a manager?
Yes.
That's a good question.
That's very good.
Great question.
Stop conferring.
Right, Tempest. There can't be that many teams in the late.
Yeah,
oh, sorry.
that is literally conferring.
Sorry.
You literally called him by name.
I'm sorry. Dock a point.
Come on now.
I'm not talking.
Fuck up, Louis.
I'm gonna.
They had Nikki Cross.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
Now
lower the temperature, shall we? Let's lower the temperature.
Right.
Big asterisks here.
I have BS over my mouth now.
That's true.
Okay. So they have a manager or had a manager at some point and are known for, I guess, before the Attitude Era. Are they best known for work in WWE?
Yes.
By the way, Tempest, you're going to have to guess this team because I don't know.
That's it.
That is not conferring.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's just.
Don't talk to him.
Me saying I'm
understand.
not going to know the answer is not conferring.
It is. You're leading
Kind
him.
of is.
You're
Come on
leading
now.
him.
Come on. I will put some of you into timeout. Datsun.
Were they most active in the last 5 years of the 20th century? Are they best known for their work in those 5 years?
From 95 to 2000.
Sorry if that was stupid.
It was.
No.
What are you thinking about when you answer these? Because I asked Attitude Era.
Sounds
You
like you're
said no.
discussing it. It really
I
sounds
think I'm
like
talking out loud.
to someone.
This is going to help me.
People's heads go so easily.
It's so much pressure.
We'd eat each other if we were trapped on a desert island, wouldn't we?
It is all a lot creepier when we can see your eyes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me. If anyone can see that on the screen, then they are magic.
I'm sorry to show my face.
It's
Oh,
Do
God.
I
Yeah,
remind
okay.
you of the librarian? Right.
Ollie's is more sensual. Adam's is more creepy.
That's fair. That's fair. Tempest, please.
Yes,
Please.
yes, I'm working on it. I really hate how you answer questions.
Well, I hate your shirt. I don't. I like.
Hey now,
you're a rock
dead
star.
bad mouth Eddie.
Okay, Nickelback.
Too bad. Too bad.
Okay.
It's been two hey nows.
So
There has been.
Hey now, don't dream it's over.
good song.
Sorry, Tempest.
Okay, so known for stuff in WWE. They had a manager. Not during the Attitude Era. Fuck. Okay, was their manager a woman?
Yes.
Cooking.
Yeah, the Mega Powers.
No.
Oh God. Now I'm more lost. All right, we got a few questions to burn because this was poorly asked. Are they known for stuff in WWE between the years of 2000 and 2005?
No.
Why?
Okay.
Sorry. That was dumb.
I didn't mean for you all to hate each other at the end of this quiz. You have to understand. I know. The title's like, yeah.
I still like Denise. For what it's worth.
Thank you.
I like Alex. I just don't think he likes me.
I'm very mild on Louis.
How's Team News doing?
Me and Pete are stronger than ever.
Yeah, amazing.
Championship win on Sunday. Kick Luke's ass again tonight.
He got the Montreal Screwjob out of nothing. I'm great.
That was impressive.
It is unbelievable.
It really is.
People's champions right here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I honestly don't even not sure I know anymore with women. With a female manager.
Yeah.
Sounds like Andy's Pornhub history.
I don't even know anymore with
had
women.
A female manager.
Sitting there in a shirt he's written on in pen.
With a drizzle mask behind him.
Is it? Because I'm just going to name tag teams I know now. Is it Harlem Heat?
No.
This might be on now.
Don't jinx it. It's tense.
Is it Money Inc?
No.
Why would you pause like that?
That was a long pause.
Retention.
Yeah, it's called showmanship. Look it up, pen shirt.
You're playing with people's feelings.
Pen shirt.
Right, we got one each.
We're all puppets to you, puppets.
Hang on.
I love you all dearly.
If it gets to 7, do we win or is it tied?
If it gets to 6, you tie. If it gets to 5, you win.
Okay. All right, okay.
7, and these lads win. 6, and
Okay, so
I'm
three,
going to have
I
to
guess.
come up with something.
I'm so sorry, Tempest.
I mean, I haven't got a goddamn clue at this point either.
I think I have an answer.
Yeah, me
Same.
too.
I hate this round.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Oh, it's Andy's.
I don't know if I'm imagining this. But didn't the Smoking Guns briefly have a woman manager?
Is that your official guess?
Smoking Guns.
It was indeed the Smoking.
Oh, that's tough. That wasn't going to be my answer. I was going to say
No,
the-
me neither. Me neither.
I love you, that
Wow.
I don't
I
even
love
know.
you.
I don't even know who the manager was. Who? I just
Sunny.
remember them seeing them with a woman.
Was it Sunny?
Sunny, yeah.
Sunny.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised you even know who's in the Smoking Guns tag team.
And new interim QuizzleMania tag team champions, double champion Tempest and first champion Andy Datson. The website has won it. All other arms of WrestleTalk will be shut down. So head on over to WrestleTalk.com for all your future news and lists. Thank you so much to everyone. Ollie, go away.
It's always a pleasure.
See you in
Good
2
news
weeks,
for Ryan in the
Ollie.
morning. Oh yeah, have good luck with the charity thing, the Andy 500.
Have a nice
Thank
walk.
you very
mate.
much. Good name, isn't it? Andy
Love
500.
you. Bye bye bye
Bye,
bye.
Ollie.
Bye, Ollie.
Bye. Ah, And then there were 8. Goodness me, tense
Do you want
stuff.
to do the final scores?
I
Hang
will
on,
do the
Andy,
final.
Who's in the Smoking
Dad.
Guns tag team?
I'm furious.
Oh, don't make me after that, Louis.
Who's in the Smoking Guns tag team, Andy?
I didn't even know that to know that they had a woman. I can picture things in my head.
I mean, their
The
names are both gone.
scores. are-
Louis, who was in
back to the
who was
scores.
in the Marine film?
The Miz, Shawn Michaels,
Hi,
Becky
Ollie.
Lynch.
The scores
and,
are. Shut up! I've got super chats to do.
I'm muting them.
Thank you. Mute the champs. Right. So
Well, Tempest is fine. He's not saying anything.
here's how this
I'll be
goes.
back.
There we go. In last place with 29, it's Team Danuke.
Yes, Team Danuke. Well done, Denise. You did really well, bud.
In third place with 37, it's the News.
Mwah.
This
Well
is
done,
the
boys.
News.
Too
In
cool.
second place with 50, it's the Wrestling Daily. Father and son. And in first place with 53, it were close, but the website has squeaked it to become your interim QuizzleMania Tag Team Champions. If there's no anything else to say, I am going to jump straight into the super chats because we do actually have a few. Thank you so much. So the ultra chats, which you can.
Just one quick thing. Just want to say that all these arms of the WrestleTalk universe are really great. So everyone
Agreed.
should really check them all out. The podcasts are fantastic. Wrestling Daily is awesome on Wrestle2, and WrestleTalk.com is where you can get all your news all the time. So please check them all out. They're all great. Go away, Ollie. You're not supposed to be here. Go write your news tomorrow.
Pete, don't start talking up the other. We're better than the podcast. We made that quite clear in the
I'm
quiz.
not saying we're not. I'm not saying we're worse than them. They're all pretty good, but we're fantastic. We know that. Come on.
Okay, hold on though. I vote Luke and I the cutest duo.
Pete, out-cute them. Out-cute them, Pete.
Fail. Fail.
Kawaii.
I'm sorry?
Wait. I know who's
No,
the cutest. I know who the cutest is. It's these two people right there. They're the cutest.
No way. Did you not see my baby photo?
How old
here
are
with
you
the
now?
big
Ultra chats, everybody.
like
Yeah.
5 maybe. 'Cause my brother looks like he's about 11.
It's generally like you guys just don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I do. I'm going to
It's
pop
6:30 here.
Denise's information there. Please go on Twitter and follow Denise Salcedo at I'm sorry for giving you Kennel of Hell. I really am.
Dumb but nice. Follow me.
They were all, yeah. Some actually no, the Mae Young's hand one was pretty easy. I'll give you that one. All right.
Yeah.
Brody says you get the chance to book one insane spot. What would you do? I would have either on the War Games double ring or with a table between announce and the apron and have Ray and Dominic hit a double 619 sandwich, one to the front and one to the back. Basically, have you got an insane spot lurking in your brain that you've always wanted to book?
Kind of. I've got one. Kofi Kingston doing his Rumble Dodge eliminations. I one year wanted Brock Lesnar to pick him up and throw him into the audience and have them kind of like surf him back to ringside so he can jump back. Never did it. Maybe they still will.
Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to. I've wanted to see a crowd surf in WWE for a very long time. Yeah, properly like Spike Dudley, someone.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the actual
I
crowd.
saw the wave
that
a
is
few
a good
times
shout.
at a couple live events, and then the beach ball when Seth Rollins started playing with it in LA.
Oh dear, the
Was it
beach
LA? I
ball.
think it was LA.
It was when Cesaro went into the crowd, got the beach ball, and ripped it up. That was
That's
so
probably
good.
my best.
I was
insane
there for that
spot
one.
is Cesaro doing that.
Right.
In terms of spots, I reckon probably the Smoking Guns and doing something with Sunny. Obviously,
That sounds a bit sexual. Jesus.
throwing her into the crowd.
This show got very naughty very fast. This is the naughtiest QuizzleMania ever.
What did I just walk in on?
I mean, we did see Tempest humping the air. I will say, Tempest, you really went for it, and I respect that.
Smashing technique. Really was.
Demigod. Demigod 301 says, if Luke manages to carry Denise to a win, then I'll be shocked. Even SRS couldn't do that. He's an actual god. All praise to the Dom
Hey,
Lord.
it hasn't always been my fault, okay? Go back and watch the games.
I was going to say, I think if anything, I was the weak link of our team tonight.
That's true. I did good in the finisher.
Did do good, dude.
Yeah.
I don't get the credit I deserve. I'm underrated.
You don't, mate. You don't.
I love Denise. She's a wonderful person. Denise is
True.
not dumb.
Can I very quickly before we move on here? Got a little bit heated during that final round. Just want to clear up. We're all friends here, and anything said during "That's My Line" should not be taken in jest.
We all love each other, really.
Yes.
Apart from what Alex was saying to Louis.
That came from a real place. Yeah, for sure.
They're going to talk about that in the car on the way home.
With real intent. No pocket money for Louis.
Another thing to say about all praise to the Dong Lord. He bangs our moms, and we love him for it. It would be remiss of me not to finish the super chat, the ultra chat. Excuse me, WrestleTalk.com/PFK. If you'd like to donate, and so many of you have, and we love you. Peen that peen. Skipping I'm a Celebrity to watch this. That's high praise. If you watch it, you'll know it's hosted by Ant and Deck. But did you know that Deck is Dixie Carter's cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
They did one of those like ITV shows where you like trace your family history.
Back to your roots.
And I saw it on TV. It was like, oh, Deck related to wrestling promoter. So I watched it and it was Dixie Carter.
Oh my goodness. Also, Adam, could you give a shout out to Parody Vince McMahon on Twitter? Shout out to you, Parody Vince McMahon on Twitter. Gunarash says, hey guys, since we last spoke, broke up with the girlfriend, stepped on a plug socket, got 3 parking tickets, and my van broke down. I'm so glad you guys are here this week. Need a good laugh. Good to see your trim growing back strong, Plumpy. Good luck all. Sorry that life has not been kind to you.
I'm not sure which one is worst. But that's sorry that you've had such a bad time. I hope it gets.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope that this has been a distraction, if nothing else. Not Plebans says it's quite simple. I see the Surfshark ad. I donate. Hashtag this is what happens. Hashtag that's just Steiner maths, you freaks and geeks. Hashtag JTJ. Zachary McKinley says also another question. What wrestling storylines would you think? I love this question. What storylines do you think would make good musicals? I love this question.
Oh, okay. I've got my answer here. The 24/7 hardcore rule, like the Crash Holly Houdini of hardcore. Like you got a scene in like the fun park. You got a scene at the airport. There's a lot of wacky musical fun to be had with
Roman and Jay. I think
I was just going to say that.
Very
Roman
good
and Jay
answer.
would be amazing.
I would say Vince versus Shane. WrestleMania X7, you know, just that you can have like a solo from Linda sitting in a chair, the father and son duel, Mick Foley being like, stand up. Mick Foley, I'm in the way of the biggest spot of the match.
What?
You know, that whole solo.
Now I'm thinking about it. Every wrestling storyline would make a great musical. Come on, Andy.
The perfect romantic musical, and it could even be set in Las Vegas, was when Triple H made Stephanie McMahon marry him while she was out cold. Come on, think of the Las Vegas numbers, the big wedding blow off.
Oh, absolutely.
I was thinking the Embrace the Hate as well. I feel like that would be really great. I want to get some stuff from Kane. That would be awesome. Yeah.
I would say like the Mega Powers would be a good one.
Yeah.
The Golden Lovers storyline would be a good one, and also like the whole Hangman Page Young Bucks Kenny Omega storyline right now.
I mean, drama. Snitsky kicking a baby, probably.
Sure.
Fuck this baby. Whatever. I could see it.
Celebration.
Hang on. Yes.
Adam Pearson.
Absolutely.
He's done
Adam Pearson. Absolutely, mate.
I do like this one as well. War game.
Just William Regal. Just
Regal. Yeah, it's all dark, and then it just a spotlight just zooms in on the balcony, and then just War games.
War games.
War games.
8 names. Mr. Potato says, with the Rumble coming up, what is everyone's favorite Royal Rumble pay-per-view match, excluding the Rumble itself. Mine would be Angle versus Benoit at Rumble 03. Very, very good. Mine's actually, I think, going to be Hardys versus Edge and Christian at Royal Rumble 2001. Hottest opener to a pay-per-view I think I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Wonderful match.
From that same show, I'm going to go Benoit Jericho. The ladder
I was going to say that.
Very
I
good
was
as
going to
well.
say that match too.
To throw in an honourable mention, I'll say Styles Cena.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Yeah.
Oh, the triple threat.
Is that where Rollins, Lesnar, and Cena, right? Yeah.
That was a great really
match.
good.
I also think Hardy's Dudley's 2000 is an honourable mention.
That's a great one. Yeah.
But yeah,
Swanson off the taxi cab.
I think Jericho. Yeah, Jericho Benoit's the winner. I think.
Wonderful stuff. Brett Klasnick says Luke's baby picture looks like he's about to shoot out his eye with a Christmas BB gun. Fucking chilling. Fucking chilling.
Wow.
Adorable that kid is.
You just need all the sweaters now, or like the giant sweater.
You've changed the most, Luke. That looks the least like.
Yeah, I think if you put it next to like which member of the WrestleTalk crew it is, I would still say it was Luke. But like, Luke,
can you make that same face, Luke?
Luke, what if you
try and replicate the face? Amazing.
So,
all right.
Oh, yes. Sorry. And I was going to say a funny story for people who haven't heard it. The other day, we were sending Adam pictures of our baby photos, and my mum found a picture of my I guess her ultrasound when I was in her tummy, and I sent it to Adam with a caption saying, "Mum just found this picture of me," but he didn't see that, so he thought that I was saying, "Hey, look, me and girlfriend are having a baby."
I literally woke up to it because it was like the night after, like something like my night off or something.
It was
I
early
literally woke
afternoon.
up to you sending me an ultrasound. Like, this isn't mine, is it? Congratulations. Thank you so much for your entertainment and good-natured fun. #JTJ. Thank you, Brett Klasnick. Very, very much appreciate it.
Is that going to become the new Pete's birthday? Congratulations to Andy on your baby.
Oh,
congratulations, Andy.
Yeah. Congratulations on your baby, mate.
And happy birthday, Pete. Nerf Herder 1986 says, how can you call this show All Grown Up when there are clearly no grown-ups present? Go WrestleTalk podcasts. Give me a yes, please.
Yes, please.
And make sure you go and follow at AlexM_TalkSport. Joel Jimenez says, it's my birthday today. Please may I have a happy birthday from the gang. Thank you for all the entertainment during this tough time. Love you all. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday!
Oh, audio. Hated that. All right. I can't believe like this chap's not getting any love in the comments. Like, look at
that haircut is really special.
You look like you're
very crisp
Queen's
bowl
next to you.
That is a severe bowl cut. Yeah.
Was that your mum putting a bowl on your head and shading round?
No, that was
Did
go
you
to the
choose
hairdressers and keep this. Take that, but shrink it. Was no.
Very
meticulous
bowl. I would call
it was
I'm
a
pretty sure I
popular
had that
style at
outfit.
the time.
As was the style at the time.
I said to Adam, because he showed me that in the week, and I was like, basically, you, I, and Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber had the same haircuts in the early 90s.
We really, really did. Like,
was that
weird.
when you started your acting training? About then? Was that where that was?
I did use this headshot to get into drums.
Yeah.
Look at me. I can play any member of the armed forces. Weirdly, like, even though like that's the picture, my sister, who I've cropped out of it, comes off way worse. I won't show the picture. But
was your sister next to you?
No, that's my mum.
Oh, okay. I was going to say your sister's much taller than you.
She's right. No, but my sister looks really, really awful. I won't.
Is she
show
in the same outfit?
Worse.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
For fear. Anyway, the Jam One Ryan B Jam says, "Tempest is that the doll from Big Comfy Couch in your childhood photo?"
It is. It's Molly.
Aww.
Look
Molly
at your little blue face. Can't even see it, but look at his face. Delightful stuff.
No. The real. See, people who watch this don't know because of the mask. It's not the face; it's the ears. They're massive.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. I'll send you the picture afterwards, Adam, of the not photoshopped version. But it's a taxi cab driving down the street with the doors open.
God, you've always had a sort of mega mind thing going on, haven't you, Dad?
Can we just explore Tempest's toys versus my toys?
Oh, yeah, we absolutely can.
You're 6 blocks.
I mean,
lucky to have them.
It's the tale of two lives, is what it is.
You'll take your blocks and you'll bloody like them.
I've got me 3 blue ones.
All I see are toes in this picture.
No wallpaper.
I have nice toes.
Up to my eyes in blocks.
No one has nice toes, Louis.
I'm surprised you didn't use the other picture of me, Adam. I was a bit disappointed when you chose this one.
How was I not going to pick this?
You look the same.
If anyone,
to be fair, you think I look the same in that. The other picture, I look.
To be fair.
If anyone wanting to see my future child, there you go.
Congratulations, Andy.
Congrats on your baby.
There's my eyes and my head and my brain.
Head
Yeah.
taking up
Amazing.
most of that ultrasound. The Jam one, Ryan B. we've done that one. David Sinkhouse says, won't be able to watch live tonight, spending time with my mum. She's home after spending a little over a week in the hospital after having open heart surgery. No worries, with an exclamation mark. Her recovery is going exceptionally well so far. Good luck to all. Jam that jam. All of our best to your mum, David. We wish her a full and speedy recovery. Sounds like it's going great, though, which is fantastic news. Guy Incognito says, you're all untrustworthy. The championship will be Fakeador. Nice to see one of your many fake accounts, Laurie. Marcus G. Hagberg says, as a Swede, having to jump through a bunch of hurdles to watch wrestling, all I have to say is thank you for making wrestling fun. Is there anything you want to say to your fellow Swede, Andy?
Yeah, I've actually just applied for a Swedish passport so that when we leave the EU, I can be all like to the UK.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you want to hear my fun fact about? Do you want to hear my fun fact about Sweden?
Yes.
So my brother lived out in Sweden for a bit. My brother loves a quiz show, and they don't have pub quizzes in Sweden. So we actually made a business of just doing pub quizzes in Sweden, and it was like Ben's British pub quiz, and the Swedes loved it because the Swedes only have one game show on TV. It's their version of 15 to 1, and it is literally called Who Knows the Most.
Efficient, really.
Can I just say, staggering that one of the Owen boys loves a quiz. Just like absolutely mind-blowing.
Who'd have thunk it?
This is other baby picture of me that I sent to Adam that I'm surprised he didn't use of me using the telephone.
Tell him he's fired.
Getting his WWE sources in early.
There it is.
Where I also haven't changed.
Louis, I almost revealed who one of your sources was. I was like, hey.
That would have been bad.
Oh, I almost did as well. Yeah, now that I think about it, that would have been a bad thing to say out loud. Uptown Avondale says, Louis showing some chest. Goodbye, erections. Hashtag plan that plan. Hashtag button that button. Hashtag bread. Let's see. Bread's
Louis
getting over,
chest
Denise.
given many people
It's still getting over.
Bread will
Lovely.
always be over. KC3 says, thank God no SRS. He's an asshole. Go Pete and Nugget, you handsome men. So there you go. Swings and
We're on
roundabouts.
different teams, but thanks.
WrestleTalk sign guy says, this is the first time in months I've been able to watch QuizzleMania live due to an American work schedule, so I can finally remind everyone that Ken Shamrock beat Triple H in a King of Kings match with Owen Hart. So Shamrock is the true King of Kings. Area 51 John says, hey, Mr. Blompier, much love to all of you from here in Iowa. Our 11-month-old son loves watching QuizzleMania with us. Go Team Danuke.
Oh,
Yay.
I'm sure the content is great for an 11-month-old child.
Yes.
We're fun. We're for all ages.
Yeah.
Denise said fuck really loudly.
She did, and so did you, and fuck, so did I. Tundra Wolf Gaming says, question for Tempest. I'm wanting to get a custom Lucha Mask to wear as part of my Twitch brand. Any suggestions on where to go for this? Also love the content. Keep up the great work, all, and jam that jam.
Unfortunately, I don't have a great recommendation because the people that I got this mask from were not particularly helpful. You know what?
Name and shame.
Tweet me on Twitter at Tempest WT,
Where
and
else?
I will put you in contact with like lesser known people who make better masks, because they're usually the ones you want to go with, but they're often harder to get in contact with.
Okay, lovely. Harry Iverson says, "Hey guys, I'll be catching up on QuizzleMania tomorrow, but I just want to donate to say I'm having a rough time at the moment. I lost my granddad yesterday, and you guys always seem to cheer me up. So thank you for being you. And here's to my granddad. Love you all. Jam that jam." And here is to your grandfather, Harry. We're very sorry to hear that. Gar Monroe says, "I would just like to apologize to Luke and Denise for using the wrong team name. I believe Lenise was used earlier. Been out of the loop. Please forgive me, future tag champs." And going by the kids' pictures, the ultimate nursery power couple.
Oh, that's so funny.
Stephen Shawcroft says, "Pulling for Team Danuke, swiper, no swiping."
Man, we let a lot of people down, Luke.
I know,
Denise,
dude, right?
Did you choose your wall color because of Firefly Funhouse? Because it
No,
is very similar.
no. My favorite color is blue, and the man just asked me what my favorite color was, and I said blue, so he painted it blue.
Have you watched Raw?
Lovely color. Very calming color. Just no yes says, "So is the picture of Denise from last year? By the way, have you seen the Gone Wrong show? Love from Sweden." Fun fact,
No.
I actually went to drama school with they were not in my class, they were a separate year from me, but I went to Lambda, which is where I went to drama school, with all of the people from the show that goes wrong. They were called Mischief Theatre at the time, and they did a lot of improv, lights, camera, improv. I actually auditioned for them like a year or 2 years before they first did the play that goes wrong. Didn't get in, unfortunately. Otherwise, things could have been very different. But no, yeah, the play that goes wrong gang are all amazing. Hey, I know them and I like them. Seriously, play that goes wrong is spectacular. If you're ever in the West End and there's not a virus, I would go and see the play that goes wrong. It's unbelievably good. Human 360.
With Bragby, I went to an audition and didn't get it.
Yeah, exactly. The next booking video is coming out. Who clicked that? The next booking video is coming. Yeah, who did click that?
Probably Louis. He looks happy.
It's not an ultra chat, but I will say this weekend. Human 316 says Peen Nat Peen, delightful stuff. Andy Green says, "Skipping I'm a Celeb for my favorite bi-weekly wrestling quiz question. What is your favorite board game?" I like Herd Mentality from Big Potato Games. P.S. Adam, I have a special discount for Big Potato if you want it. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I love Big Potato Games. The only hesitancy I have is it's wasted on me because I basically get all my Big Potato.
Oh dear.
Oh, he's back.
Hello.
He's back.
Yeah.
Hello. Where did I leave you?
Big potato.
You get all your games.
You get all your big potato.
I get my Big Potato Games from drafts. They basically are a funnel for me to get board games to film stuff. And they have Big Potato just sends drafts all their games. So it would be wasted on me, but I do recommend Big Potato. They're a fantastic group. Favorite board game, everyone?
Monopoly.
Oh, Denise.
Oh,
no.
So, I'm gonna. Oh, it's really hard.
I'm very curious to hear your answer, Adam.
I'm torn to say, come back, Denise.
Oh, wait. I was going to hide. You didn't give me enough time.
Oh, I'm
What's wrong with
sorry.
Monopoly? I'm sorry. Did I say
why
something wrong?
why don't you head on over to Phenomenerds and watch the video titled "Is Monopoly Actually Good?" featuring Luke Owen.
It's
I'll
fun.
send you a link.
You buy houses. There's different cities. You fight with your family members. You steal the money. Come on,
Denise. I will support you in a lot, but I won't support you in this. Monopoly is
game
dog
I play.
shit.
Okay, unfortunately.
Well, there is actually a really good board game YouTube channel that'll introduce you to a whole bunch of new board games. Head on over to Phenomena. Thank you.
Do you like board games?
Do you like board games? Cosmic Encounter is my final answer. Does anyone else have a favorite board game they want to shout out? Raise the roof.
Candyland.
The Ungame.
Ticket to Ride.
Ungame. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think now it will probably be the Ungame.
Very interesting. Got a video coming on that
shortly. But yes, Ungame is a memorable experience. Marcus A. Campbell says, "Go Team Danuke." And also, just want to shout out to Canada for inventing Crokinole. That's fucking wicked.
Canada.
Crokinole.
I actually
rules
love
hard.
that game. That game is a goddamn cottage classic in Canada.
Genuinely, I can't wait for us to be allowed to be in the same room. You're coming over to my place. We're having a Crokinole tournament. It's bananas good. All right.
You guys can come to my house and play Monopoly if you want.
Absolutely not.
Self-will-led.
Denise, the big Marxist.
Self-willed Soul says, so when will Greg Cherry from NoTQ.com be on QuizzleMania? Every time you ask, I'm putting it back a week.
Trust me, asking doesn't work.
Clinton David.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, no.
She's gone.
She's gone.
I missed
She's
her.
got to get her Monopoly board to play it in front of her.
Denise, we're sorry.
I'm back.
Oh,
I was literally squatting. I was like, how long is it going to take to pull me back up?
Denise, I held on for as long as I could.
Clinton Davis is using this money to ask for a Pets of QuizzleMania calendar. Give the people what they want. Guys, my parents have just got a new puppy.
What breed?
Corgi, is it?
A Cavapoo.
Oh my god.
That's what. Is that what I've got? No, it isn't what I've got. I've got a Pouchon. Never mind.
I'm gonna find a picture.
Oh, it's very sweet.
Her name's Ruby.
Is it a Cavalier Spaniel and a Poodle?
Yes.
Very, very cute.
They are very, very cute.
They didn't ask about Chelsea, but she did just get her haircut today. If I can grab her to present to the world.
Do a run in.
While you do, I'm just going to show everyone the newest member of the Blompier family. Guys, this is Ruby.
That doesn't look like an actual dog. That looks like a toy. What?
Hello.
That's my dream dog. I've been wanting a dog like that. It looks like the one that Katy Perry has named Nugget.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I have a dog named Nugget, and it looks just like that. I'm pretty sure of it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's named Nugget.
Does it look anything like this?
Someone can fact check. I don't remember.
You are actively escaping that. Look at it.
Oh, Chelsea.
Fresh from the groomers.
You look so well groomed, Chelsea.
Well, she was there a matter of hours ago. So you hear that? Everyone thinks you're so pretty.
Yes. Oh, I like genuinely. It's not nailed on that I'll be able to go home for Christmas this year. I'm just like, I want to see a little puppy. I genuinely have a new nephew and a new puppy waiting for me at home for Christmas, and I might not be able to see either of them. Anyway, point is, Clinton Davis. No, we've done that. Pets.
I do have a quick funny story. So one time I told my grandma I wanted a dog, but you don't want dogs in the house because of a mess. So the next day she came back and she bought a bunch of dog stickers. So if you go into my kitchen, we have a bunch of dog stickers on the wall.
Oh,
it's super random.
Good substitute.
Cute. They don't shit. Titote or Titote says nothing, but has just given us $10. Appreciate that. Amro has given us $5. Just wanted to clarify on a super chat from yesterday. When I said you didn't fully read it, I meant that read. Got you, Ollie. It's a joke from South Park, and sorry for using the T word. Didn't know that it's banned. Also, Alexa. I don't know the context of that.
That's probably coming from Raw.
It was from the Raw show because Ollie can't say Alexa on the Raw shows because it activates his Amazon Echo. So Amro asks him to say out loud, Alexa, put in bloody tampons or something into put it into a shopping basket.
Gotcha.
We just sort of substituted out a couple of the words.
Gotcha. Jet1560 said last time I did a super chat, ultra chat, was during X7 when Luke's internet crashed and Davis got cut off mid-read. Thanks, guys. Jam that jam, and always remember that Sandman once legally died before an ECW show in Milwaukee until everyone drugged him back to life. Wow, I didn't know that. Different time.
That's
Ben Woodburn.
ECW for you.
Ben Woodburn says, looking forward to a lovely night in with the boys. Many thanks to my long-suffering wife, Rachel, who's put up with my QuizzleMania addiction throughout lockdown. Hashtag jam that jam. Thank you very much, Rachel. And thank you very much, Ben. Manthony723 says, first QuizzleMania live in a while. Will Tempest be a dual QuizzleMania champion? Yes.
He will.
Can Alex trust Nugget after he joined the Authority?
No.
Ollie Authority? No. How bad will the Ollie Authority lose today?
Not that bad.
Not as bad as they could
bad.
have. And go Team Danuke.
Yeah.
Will Haight says, hey, everyone. Unfortunately, just tested positive for COVID. Hope you're all well. Looking forward to a great show. The only medicine I need is a Team All Authority win. Let's get you some other medicine as well, though.
Yeah.
So that being said, I'll stick to traditional medicine because that ain't happening. Ha ha! Little swerve. Very good. Harry Murgatroyd says, happy birthday, Ollie. You're the coolest. Hashtag Team All Authority. John Duerte says, it's my favorite way to get through this pandemic. Jam that jam. Jam that jam. Trevor says, best day of the week is here, but I have to catch the stream later. If you were on an episode of Ride Along, which WWE superstar would be your passenger? You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work.
Seamus, because we both support Liverpool, so we can talk about football.
That's so boring.
That's fair. I mean, would you want to drive Raven somewhere, Luke?
No, I was going to say Xavier Woods.
Definitely a great shout. I'll take it over
Charlotte
you.
Flair. I feel like we have similar taste in music, and I feel like she would also pass on some of her greatness. And like, I want to be around like somebody like Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Big E. I would take Big E. Just irrepressibly entertaining. I would take Big E.
You know, I'd probably say Ric Flair because you could get just countless stories out of him.
Yeah, you probably could. Shorty says, I'm rooting for Team Danuke because I really admire Denise being out of bed before 2 p.m. I think it deserves a yes, please. And I will be getting rowdy when they win. I don't have the rowdy sound effect on QuizzleMania, I'm afraid, so I'll just have to recreate it. Hang on, sorry. There we go. Titotes says, hola, saludos para Denise. Oh my God. Hoy vas a ganar.
Hoy vas a ganar.
Gana cargando a Luke. Hoy vas a ganar cargando a Luke.
Oh, hoy vas a ganar cargando a Luke. So he said you're going to win today carrying Luke.
Gotcha. Yes, this message was sent to make Adam read in Spanish. Peen that peen, motherfucker. Very well played. This is awesome. Roses are red. Kurt Angle is jacked. This QuizzleMania card is stacked. Yes, it is. Very, very good. Zane says, why does Ollie look like a peen with those glasses? Hashtag here comes the peen. Senan says, hey guys, thank you for making lockdown this year a little easier. Hashtag jam that jam. Also, Steve, happy Thanksgiving to the WrestleTalk team. I'm thankful for Titus, who kissed his son on the mouth 1,620 days ago at Money in the Bank. Happy holidays, everyone. Hashtag jam that jam. Hashtag go Team Danuke. Jack F says, brand new round idea. You pair contestants up. You give one teammate a wrestling theme, which they have to sing without using words, and the other teammate has to guess what the wrestling theme is. Never mind the Buzzcock style. Not bad. I think it would be easy, but like I think with the right choices, you could definitely work. Oh, look at me. Cornman316 says, Ollie is acting up. Do I need to make another Photoshop? Misha Stumrat says, leaving my super ultra arcade remix hyper edition EX plus alpha chat to say my heart says Team Danuke. My head says Team Tempson, and remind me never to go round to Adams for board games. Board game sketch. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That board game sketch is not 100% me. I've gone back and watched like the rushes from Board Game Club, and there are elements there, but it's not 100% me.
What, 95?
I'm slightly, I'd say 65. AJ,
I linked that board game sketch to my friend who's getting into board gaming, and he's just said, "Oh no, that's me, isn't it?" I was like,
I sent it to my friend last night, and she just texted me back simplistically, yes.
It's basically my brother.
Well, I'm glad it's resonated with a whole bunch of people. AJ Ovi says, congratulations on the peen sweep, Mr. Davis. However, I have to remind you that sooner rather than later, everything will be Fakador.
Hashtag peanut peen, hashtag fake that fake, hashtag fought awesome for life. Benjamin says, how do we feel about an underdog run for Santana in AEW? From the first time I seen him, I saw the potential for the next Eddie Guerrero. Also, Peen Gene Okerlund. Very good.
He was really good in that stuff he did with Moxley towards the end of last year, I want to say, or beginning of this year, and he did a great promo.
You're a huge Santana fan, aren't you, Denise?
I am. I love them. Well, they're my favorite tag team, Santana and Ortiz, and everything that they did in Impact was the best things that I've ever seen. And I'm very, very sad at how underrated they are.
Their time will come. I'm very sure on that.
Love Santana. Absolutely love Santana. Not as hot on Ortiz, but I think Santana is just like, yeah.
They're so talented, both of them. It's crazy. It's so
Ortiz legitimately watches WrestleTalk, so be nice to him.
Oh, I love him. Foo Fighters, right? He keeps saying the best of you.
What was the match they had with the Young Bucks, which was just mind-blowing?
They had like a match on Dynamite that was like a Dallas street fight where Matt Jackson had the football helmet on. That was really good. And they had a match Full Gear last year.
Full Gear, that's it. Really, really good. Benjamin says, how do we done that one? Oliver Jackson says, hello everyone. I recently lost my job. However, I am staying positive by watching this. Thank you for the brilliant content. We're sorry, Oliver Jackson. That really, really sucks. But you'll be back on your feet sooner rather than later, I'm sure, mate. Aussie Glenn says, has given us, wow, $50. Thank you so much. Says, hey all, I love this series. Have $1 an hour. Sorry, it's an Australian dollar. Go Team Danuke. Can I get a yes, please?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And Denise, can we please see Mr. Thomas Toledo again?
Oh, Tom G. Thomas Toledo. Yes, 1 second.
Hell of a name.
It's going to make his QuizzleMania debut. What an honor.
No, he was on QuizzleMania last week, I think.
Oh, hello. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for having me on. I want to say hi to all my friends in Africa. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm the Tominator, Tom G. Thomas Toledo. Bye.
That's
My favorite
awesome.
wrestlers, Rey Mysterio, too. I love Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is the best. Okay, bye.
A quick question for Denise. This might be a bit of a
Do we have to
deep cut.
cancel Denise?
What? Sorry, what was the question?
Sorry.
Has old Tom there been introduced to Giraffe on the Brian and Vinny show yet?
He knows of Giraffe. Yeah, there's a little competition there, so you might not want to mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
How long has Thomas G. Toledo been in your life?
What's 28 minus 11?
17.
17 years, yeah.
Rich from Connecticut says, hey everyone, thanks for all the fun during these trying times. I think today's winner's first title defense should have to be against For Awesome. Hashtag jam that jam. Asa Dunn says, WrestleTalk all grown up. Fun fact, WrestleMania 23 took place in my hometown of Detroit, Michigan. And I didn't get to see it because I was too young. Just because I was 5 doesn't make me too young to mark the fuck out. Twisted JRE 007 says, congratulations to the vacant one, Oily David, I guess, on becoming a 2-time champion. 3-time now, unfortunately. Please drop it to El Fakador ASAP. Hashtag fuck that fuck. Quoth the Raven 79 says, nothing fancy, just have a safe and healthy Turkey Day to everyone in America. Does the UK have a similar equivalent? No, we just wait till Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
It's like a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
But we do have Boxing Day that the Americans don't.
I mean, I guess we celebrate Boxing Day. Like we just have leftover
I was gonna say,
turkey
on the sofa and go, oh, I ate too much
Get
yesterday.
your nans.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Is that a thing we do?
We here in Canada had our Thanksgiving already. Our Thanksgiving is in October.
You weird bastard.
So weird.
No, it makes more sense this way. You have dinner first, then dessert with Halloween. It makes sense to do it in that order.
You're odd. You're an odd country.
Thanksgiving
Weird.
is awesome. It's really just an extra day to eat, and Americans love to eat 24/7.
True that. Vegan Cannibal says, since you seek the YouTube tax evasion, I had to reduce my donation by 30% myself. Well played, sir. You could have got $7.14285. Hashtag flan that flan. Nicely played. Port Opossum says, Ollie Davis, worst injury, broken pelvis. His car, actually from Avis. First job, naked fake Elvis. Totus mi hesta niet Siselvis. I hope I didn't just say something horrible in a foreign language. Deck 1270 says, rooting for Team Danuke tonight. Hopefully after a win, Denise will actually get a good camera. Oh.
No, my camera said my internet's bad. Yeah, it's my internet. I don't know what it is.
I've had the worst internet tonight, so don't worry about that. It's been terrible all day. Alexis Ebden says, for 5 points, what is your partner's favorite QuizzleMania moment? Also, 15 points to everyone who can hold up a Jam That championship. You can't say I didn't try to help Mr. Davis. Hashtag my champion. I would just say, like, favorite QuizzleMania moment so far. Like, there've been a few. Having Good Brothers on was real weird. Wasn't that weird? Luke's crashing internet resulting in double Luke's for a bit was a lot of fun. Yeah, there's been loads of great QuizzleMania moments.
I think Randy shaving. Randy shaving his head.
Yeah.
Probably my best.
Sorry, I think you shaving is Ollie getting his chest waxed.
Ollie getting his chest waxed, getting a nipple off. Oh my goodness gracious me. Mods saying translated the above. You're clear. What did it say, Mods?
You said apparently Alexa in another language.
Oh, did I?
That's what the chat seems to think.
Trent Gaspard says, let's give it up for Tempest Guilty Pleasure Horseshoe Tanahashi. Former Fiend says, Adam, how did things work out between you and Jack the Jobber's fit mum? Was rooting for you crazy kids. BT Dubs, I once got on a Skype call with you and Bachiti for a What Culture Extra Raw stream free trial. I asked you about the best use of Goldberg's return. Oh, awesome. Thanks very much. It didn't work out with me and Tiffany, unfortunately. Joseph Curran says, Adam, as someone who constantly battles with fits of anxiety and depression, your lists have been my go-to de-stressor. So I really want to thank you for countless hours of content to turn to. The truth about the man, now the so after, is apparently the translation of what I said above. Brian Doyle says, hey guys, I hope that everything is doing well today and happy Thanksgiving, any Americans watching. I'd like to ask you two things. One, how many of you saw David Arquette's documentary? Two, Plumpelstiltskin. What was your favorite moment involving you in WCPW? My wrestling match, obviously, going through a table. One of the highlights of my life. I'm very happy to have been powerbombed through a table so at some point during my life. I have not seen David Arquette's documentary, though. Has anyone seen?
Yeah, it's terrific. We were nearly in it.
Really?
Yeah. There's some miscommunication about what they were after from us, but yeah, we were nearly in it at one point.
Oh, got it. But just so we know, we are past midnight here. We have 6 pages more super chats, which is amazing. Thank you so much. But if anyone does have to go, I was thinking specifically of the UK people, you can duck out because
I may have to duck out because I've got to get up and do the news in the morning.
That's absolutely fair. Luke, love you very much. Bye.
My flatmate texted me just to say, can I stop talking? So I'm going to have to go as well.
Okay. There we go. Does anyone else need to go?
I have children, damn it, so I'm going to bolt.
That's fair. Our best to your kids.
Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. And then there were 5.
Well, look at this motley crew.
Wow.
Yeah. This ragtag
we got
bunch.
one from each team.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Look how that turned out.
It all works out.
From each team.
I'd say the better members.
Oh god, yeah, the young ones from each team.
All the old dads have gone to bed.
Wow.
After bedtime.
Let's all smoke some cigarettes and inject some heroin. Yeah.
Christ.
Jamie says, what is everyone's opinion on Alexa Bliss's new theme song mixed with The Fiend? Hashtag Team Danuke. I actually haven't heard it yet. I haven't seen this week's show.
I have
I
not
love
heard it.
It's fantastic. It's just like it gets you.
That was about as descriptive as your charade round.
Oh man, I hate charades. Not a proud moment in my life. One of my least proudest moments.
Like, I was shuffling through the cards, and like I like the one that came up after the next one was Katie Vick, and I was like, I'm not going to make Denise do that.
Oh,
Horrible.
I feel like
and
I would have done
next
so much better with Katie Vick. Like so much better.
Well, that's an alternate timeline now. I am not an owl. Says greetings from Australia. Great to see you guys got a young Ryan Reynolds to team with Tempest tonight, and he's just gone. Delightful. Crazy the star power you guys can pull these days. Love your work, Adam. Oh, thank you very much. The Jam One Ryan B Jam says I would have said the great Carly was worse than Jinder.
Yeah, I'll be honest. There are ones I think might be worse than Jinder, but that's the answer that everyone's going to give. So
yeah,
you have
the answer I knew Alex would give, but probably Great Khali's worse. Vince Russo probably worse. David Arquette. There are people that had worse ratings.
But you want to know the difference, though. The Great Khali, it's not like you can just find anybody who looks like the Great Khali. So I feel like there's more impressiveness with the Great Khali than you would with Jinder Mahal. What was special about Jinder Mahal? Nothing.
There's more spectacle with the Great Khali.
Right, with
right.
the spectacle, exactly.
Old-fashioned wrestling.
Great Khali is significantly worse in the ring.
But he's impressive to look at in terms of his size.
Yeah. So is Giant Gonzalez. Don't strap the title on.
I would have also said Braun Strowman because I hated his Universal title run this year.
Not as bad as Jinder. Jinder was actively damaging to many people, including Shinsuke bloody Nakamura.
Yeah, I can't forgive what happened to Nakamura via Jinder. The boss, Bazo Banks, says, you all are amazing. Rooting for Team Danuke. Such love for Team Danuke.
I know, we let everybody down.
I one day hope to run circles and flip around people the way Bianca Belair schooled Nia at Survivor Series. Good God, I need Sasha and Bianca at Mania. Just give them 20 minutes and let them have fun. That's the old Adam Blompier booking classic there. Give them 20 minutes because that's how you make a good match. You give it 20 minutes. Scott Young says, you are all tremendous young folk. Love you all apart from Ollie because he's a dick. R.I.P. Diego Maradona. Yes, indeed. R.I.P. Diego Maradona. Foley Fan 123 says, worst world champion, the Great Khali. Oh, well, there you go. The Adnap 2 says, I never thought I'd see a wrestling show where the teams might not get along. How did they genuinely, there was more genuine tension between the teams than like any of like the past 5 Survivor Series.
Yeah. I had to message Andy privately after the last round and be like, I loved you. And he was like, yes, I love you too. Okay.
Yeah. It was all at the beginning and then all at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, the beginning I loved. You guys just completely. It was great. Sadie Lady 59 says, hello, all you beautiful boys and glamorous gal. So good to see these veterans giving their young lions a chance at the QuizzleMania Tag Team Championships. I love you, Danuke, but Team Tempest will layeth the smacketh down on all y'all. Jim says, what
check?
Yeah, that fact is correct.
You know what? Team Danuke has everyone's heart, though. That's what matters at the end of the day.
The people's champions.
Yes, exactly.
Watched QuizzleMania 3 and saw the origin of Jam That Jam. Haven't laughed so hard in months. Really need the laugh during our current global situation. Good on you, lads. I can't remember who came up with Jam That Jam. I'm going to say
Randy Datson.
It was Pete, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was totally me. Yeah, 100%.
Nice job, Pete.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Just for anyone who's watching, obviously the 3,000 of you watching us at past midnight, God bless you. But next time Randy mentions Jam That Jam, can we just continue the fact that Pete made it up? Because it will really get to him. Like, it will get to him. But Pete came up with Jam That Jam. That's canon.
I did,
now.
yeah. It's all my idea.
It's really good. Like, we sold a whole bunch of t-shirts off the back of that. Thanks, Pete.
We did, yeah. Save your wrestle with me.
El Coyote, Jason Gutierrez says, let's go, Mr. Davis. Carry Pete to the win. All authority for life. Peen that peen, Mr. Davis. Peen that peen. It's yours now. You own that. And it's important to say that all of that was in capitals. There's the type of the fans of the All Authority. My room is a mess, says hunkered down while my dad is blasting Nickelback through the house. Got yourself cool, dad. Watching this is making me think the Good Brothers aren't even sweating. Thanks again, guys. Question, what is everyone's favorite UK-based wrestling chant? Call me basic. I do like One Fall.
Yeah, it's a good one. Shoes Off for Zach Gibson is really good.
Oh, that was really good.
Yeah.
Tyler, any of the ones for Tyler? Big Strong Boy is really fantastic. Yeah. Anything during Tyler versus Walter is amazing.
Yeah, I obviously am not as exposed to it as most of the rest of you. But when Dakota Kai did a deal there and they started singing Dakota Kai, I thought that was really funny.
I think it's universal. To be fair, the Bailey one is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bailey.
Yeah.
I think it's universally accepted that us Brits are significantly better at chants than the Americans.
Hey, Cup.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Team America.
We don't chant what over here. That makes us better.
You know
than
what?
you.
I don't care what anyone says. I like the what chant. Go ahead, bring on the heat. I don't care. I can take it.
That's a guilty pleasure right there.
Oh, there you go. That's my guilty pleasure. Hey, I've been guilty of chanting what at several events. My favorite is the UF'd up chant. That's
you
my
chant
favorite.
that at people while you play Monopoly with them.
Yeah. I know. Actually, I chant "UF'd up" whenever like I'm driving with somebody and they like go the wrong way. I'll be like, "You fucked up," like that's my thing.
I'm not as offended by the "you effed up" thing than the what chant. The
what
chant
is dead.
Fiend the Wax says, Adam, how did I've already done that one. It's about Jack the Jobber's mum. Lovely tiffers. X Cakey says, update on dad. He's home. Thank you for keeping me going. Jinder Mahal, rest in peen. Then Brock Lesnar comes out, and here comes the peen. Hashtag JTJ. Hashtag share the love. Laurie and I really didn't think that was gonna be the thing, but it is.
What did you expect?
I don't know.
This is what happens when we leave you and Laurie.
We'll get a
the
t-shirt
thing that's
out of it.
gotten over. We can't sell a t-shirt of. Or it's going to be difficult to.
You're going to have to be
You also ruined Wrestling Daily's chance of not having, ruining bad ads.
Monetization on Wrestle 2.
Well, here comes the pain. Laugh Track says, Adam, you know what needs to be done. Get the OSW boys on the quiz. I've asked them. They are very busy lads. Like, they work on OSW full time. But if I can nab them, I will. Also, can anyone recommend any shows to watch on Amazon Prime? Already covered Upload, The Boys, and South Park.
I would have said The Boys.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel or Miss Maisel, whatever. Marvelous Miss Maisel. Hannah is good.
Miss Maisel is very good.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Lou, that one's really good.
Something. It's about Jewish people, so I did, yes.
Of course.
Right.
There's more. I can't think of them right now, but there's
Kitchen's
Utopia was good too.
Tell you what, me and my partner Holly, we loved Making the Cut just because it's Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn. One of the smoking guns, you remember, from Project Runway, and we're both huge Project Runway fans. Now, don't get me wrong, I like Project Runway with Christian and the other lady I can't quite remember the name of, but Making the Cut was it's good. They threw a lot of Amazon money at it. We like shows about people making dresses. It's very nice.
And Upload too. I forgot Upload.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Evil Puppy says, hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing great. Question. Do you think AEW's women's division, this is a question from Nugget, I see. Do you think AEW's women's division would benefit from a female version of Chris Jericho? If so, who? I personally think Mickie James would be great to bring up the division. So I'm assuming they mean like someone who's very storied, like a proper veteran.
Yeah, I think they've got that in Serena Deeb, as in someone that is still good on screen, but is also a solid hand for veterans. But if they, in terms of like a big name, if they're talking about, Zelina Vega's available if she's interested. I think she'd be a good get. She's probably would go straight in along with Britt Baker as being one of the best talkers. So
if they got someone like Lita or Trish, then obviously it would make the division better.
I think they're both tied up to, I presume, I'm
Legends,
not 100% sure, but Legends deal. So in terms of realistic one, Jazz has just retired. She would have been good. Or
she's returned. She just returned on last night.
I think she's doing she's announced her retirement. She's going to do like a retirement tour, I believe. I believe that's that. Or she said something. Jazz announced her retirement this year. Maybe she has returned. Maybe this is a retirement tour. Who knows? But if not, get Jazz because she'd be great.
LJ Mickey says, where is my hashtag Team Danuke t-shirt? Also, Adam, have you already received money from WWE for booking Alexa Bliss and The Fiend 6 months ago before they did? No royalty checks yet. I await the post every day, though. Sighing Dutchman says, Team Danuke actually means... Team Danuke actually means Team the Fuck in Dutch. Right on, brand.
Does it really? No, I did not know that. That is so cool. I gotta tell you that.
How many ass clowns are there? Thanks for entertaining the quarantine out of us. Tim SE says, first time watching live, love watching you guys. Adam, fantastic seeing you back. Can't imagine you anywhere else now. A great fit with WrestleTalk. Question for you, though, as I've been curious, did you approach Cultaholic for a return? No, I didn't approach Cultaholic for a return. I didn't approach anyone for a return. I was approached by WrestleTalk, and really it was Phenomena that won me round. I wasn't like,
not working with me.
Not working with you, Nugget. No, I mean, they did tell me about you, and obviously, I've heard from many of your WWE sources that you are you're quite the big deal. And they did show me this photo of you and be just like, don't you want to work with this lovely little gentleman? But no, it was the board game channel was the reason I am back. Love doing everything on WrestleTalk, of course, but they dangled board games in front of me, and that's what won me around. So do check out Phenomena if you get a chance. I love it so. Bacon Rasher says, nice jacket, Adam. Thank you. Isn't there a faction who wear jackets? Mr. Davis, please can we ask Adam to remove his All Authority merch? Wrestling Daily for the win. But beware, hashtag beer and weed will not always be silent. Let's all get along with the hashtag jam that flan. Hashtag Wrestling Daily. Matty5521 says, I'm loving this QuizzleMania tonight. Well done on the Great Survivor Jam. I'm team Wrestling Daily tonight. They can win this. Cult of Personality and Judas are tunes. P.S. The photos at the beginning were hilarious. Emma JGXD123 says, hey guys, it's my mum Rochelle's birthday, and as a present I wanted all of you to say happy birthday to her. She's the best mom in the world. We both love you guys so much. Happy birthday, mama. I love you. Jam that jam. On the count of 3, happy birthday, Rochelle. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! All right, Donovan.
None of us were on cue for that one. We kind of butchered that one.
Not even a little bit. Really sorry about that. Donovan Stapp says, after a gimmick change, I'm on Team Denise. Sorry, Luke. I'm sure you understand. I mean, Luke is also on Team Denise, of course. But like a glove, aka Dut says, son, thank you for helping me get through work here in Newcastle, Australia. Oh, what a swerve. Requested Andy's triumphant return on Twitter, and I'm not disappointed. Mostly. Shout out to Anthony from Anthony Podcast who interviewed Blomps a while back. Anthony's great. Awesome watching. Check it. Damien says, rewatching your Vince video, I imagine in another universe the Undertaker's streak culminated in Vince's ultimate departure. Just how perfect would it have been if it would have been like that? Brandon Langton says, hey guys, thanks for all the content every day. It's really helped me through lockdown. I bet Ollie has a panini machine, and Luke, I love cardigan. That is such a lovely roundabout way of calling someone a Tory. I bet you've got a machine. Have a good evening, guys. Hashtag jam that jang. Hashtag Ollie is a Tory. That's a slightly more direct way of saying it. Yeah. Carol Wands, Trekkie 386. Hello, Carol. Says, just wanted to stop in and wish everyone good luck. I am watching, but with the sound off as I'm at work. Please give me a thumbs up. And could the team in the lead when this is read cheer wildly? That's you, Tempest.
Woo!
Wild.
Team Tempest.
It's so hard to follow. Lol.
What a one-man team. What a one-man team.
Carol's on Team Tempest.
Hashtag team website. Hashtag team podcast. Monochromatic Checkmate says, I don't get how you guys say the internet hates Triple H when you all say he's gonna be the savior of WWE. I actually don't think the internet hates Triple H. The internet hates that's very specific.
They hate Triple H the wrestler, not like and his portrayal.
I don't even know if that's true.
Like Paul Levesque the booker.
I love Triple H the wrestler, Triple H the booker, Triple H whoever. I love Triple H.
Triple H 2000, one of the best wrestlers on the planet. I like it's the world heavyweight. It's the reign of terror. That's what everyone hates. It's 2002 to 2005, right?
I wish he was still here for this because I submitted a hot take for Wrestling Daily saying that one of the most overrated wrestlers in WWE history was Triple H. And Alex McCarthy just about blew a gasket on me. So I wish he was here to have this conversation. But
I'm really glad he's not because it's midnight.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Not a fan of Triple H. Honestly, like I said this, I'll try and keep it brief, but I said this in the hot take that his all of his really good matches, not all, there's 2 that I can think of that aren't, but his best matches either have a stipulation like Hell in a Cell or Street Fight or whatever, or a 3rd or 4th person involved, like a triple threat. And it's just like all of his singles match, him against another guy, they're all really long and boring. Like,
yeah, that's Triple H for you.
Yeah, he's meticulous. He's, tedious.
He's cerebral assassin.
Yeah.
I do have to say, I didn't think about it that way until Tempest submitted the hot take and said, "Oh, all of his best matches have like stipulations attached," and I was like and then thought back, and all of the matches that I go like, "Oh, they were great Triple H matches," have stipulations attached.
Yeah,
like Taker was with obviously Hell in a Cell, and Mania, and even the 27 one was good. I believe that was no holds barred.
Take a Triple H at X7. No stipulation on that, boy.
I mean, it was basically a no DQ match.
It was basically they fought all over the stage. It was
all right. I'll give you that. Right. The DS Davis says, "Have you all seen? Have you all seen? You Cannot Kill David Arquette yet? It's the best documentary I've seen, and obviously the worst champ is Vince Russo. Good point. He's worse than Jinder." Nate S says, "Corporate Chopper screws Mr. Davis. Sold him out to give Tempest points. Dissension in the All Authority. Team Danuke not last place. Get rowdy big time." T-Rex on a moped says, "Hey guys, unable to catch the full stream, but I'll catch the VOD. Watching QuizzleMania has helped with my depression. Cheers from New Orleans. Honored to help you with that." Justice for Robert Burnett. No message, but $10. Thank you. Juan Villalonda says, "Luke Denise, mis amigos, get ready for your Spanish lesson on Friday." Luke, are you teaching Luke Spanish?
I am, and he's actually surprisingly getting better each and every single week because people send Spanish questions or like Spanish like phrases, and he's been practicing.
What is the Spanish for? You didn't know, you better call somebody. The DOWG and K quit, get rowdy, get rowdy.
I could get part of it. ¿Tú no sabías? ¿Tú no sabías? I don't know how to say rowdy in Spanish, actually.
Oh.
I don't know that one, actually. My bad. Sorry, guys.
What's Spanish for air horn?
Okay, you guys are asking hard words. All right. Hard words.
All right. Noah Enigma says, why does everyone hate on Jeff Hardy now? I know his best days are over, but he still delivers. And if you ask me, is Swanton Bomb is still a thing of beauty even in 2020? I think people don't realize what they lose when this man retires. I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, Jeff's not worth hating on. It's just like, I don't know if Jeff Hardy should be Intercontinental Champion right now, for example.
He's not, but it's sad to see.
But like he was recently.
Yeah, I know. It's sad to see, like, when he like struggles to take his t-shirt off. It's just like so depressing. And according to Google Translate, rowdy in Spanish is rudoso.
Rudoso.
That's the one.
There you go.
I love Jeff Hardy. Just need to throw that in there.
Bick Jesus says, can't watch it live, but remember peen that peen, hashtag FTF, and everything will be faked. Or Billy B says, if it wasn't for Louis, Alex would have won. Team Danuke won our hearts. Tempest talks too much. You never shut up. I said, all right. IFC Gaming says, first time donating since I really dislike Google taking 30% cut. Hooray!
Hey.
PS, next time do some contingency booking. I don't know what that means. Jobber JJ496 says, team stiff as a horse have done it. All that New Japan live streaming did it. Denise, you're not dumb. You did great. Watch her show, Speak Now Pro Wrestling.
Please do. It's on tonight. Check it out.
Quite right. Alistair says, yo, how do you all think Jericho should retire? I think it should be either against MJF or Sammy Guevara passing the torch, or against Omega in Winnipeg, since both of them are from Winnipeg. And their match at Tokyo was key to the start of AEW. Love everyone. I mean, like Jericho would be young guys. That's what he does, right? Sammy would be a good shout.
Even if he retires in ring, I don't think he's going to stop being involved. He's either going to be a manager, he's going to be a booker, producer, some sort of thing. He'll still be involved. So even if it wouldn't be a full like retirement. It's not that he's going to retire, we'll never see him again kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't really foresee it happening in like the next 2 or 3 years. I think he's still got like a few years left in him. So
I tell you what, if they spin it out in just the right way, don't rush it, take their time, MJF.
Yeah.
My hot take is I think he's going to return to WWE eventually.
Oh, no, I mean, like,
I don't know about
never
that.
say never, because even Ultimate
I
Warrior
think
returned. So.
Once he's creatively done, WWE would just chuck a load of money at him, and he'll come back.
I don't know if they want to.
He's been burying them on his podcast.
I don't think he's ever going to be creatively done. This is a guy who works on 16 different things at once.
Let me reword that. Once he is like potentially like his body is like don't want to wrestle every week. I could just basically see WWE signing him to make sure he stops working with AEW, and then they just roll him out every couple of months.
Maybe.
I don't think they will.
Chris Hutchins says, I love the pictures. What was better, though, was what happened on Sunday, which was a creative of Fort Awesome. Adam, I love watching you and El Fakador turn the Losers Lounge into the Winners Lounge. Thank you, Adam, for making my day with that stream. Oh, you're very welcome. Chris Hutchins again say, I may be able to tell El Fakador thank you for creating Fort Awesome myself soon, since he will be taking over WrestleTalk again. Maybe we can get back our NXT podcast reviews. Hashtag Peen That Peen, hashtag Team Danuke, hashtag El Fakador. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hellbringer says, I'm kind of disappointed the Twitter crowd and Tempest answers for the greatest finishers wasn't the burning hammer.
I'm not going to say it because I like it. I know it's good. You know it's good. But the masses probably don't know what a burning hammer is.
Matty5521 says, this is just a super chat to say that Harvey is adorable. He's just not as adorable as Scooby. I don't know if that's a reference. I maybe to do.
Matty's dog is called Scooby, so he sent in a hot take. That his dog was cuter, but he is objectively not. Even Alex agreed with me, and Alex very rarely agrees with me, and I don't think ever will anymore.
Very nice. Virgil Namoto says, we're on the last page, I promise. Virgil Namoto says, extra donation for being the first stream in weeks I've been able to watch all the way through. Thanks for allowing me to turn my mental health issues off for a bit and just enjoy. P.S. Has anyone played the Marvel expansion of Villainous yet? I have not. Villainous is great. It's really good. And honestly, yes, that this is what QuizzleMania is supposed to be, a distraction from bad stuff. So we're really happy that it's working for you. That's really great news. Brian Doyle says, here's a 2-for-1 question. Which WrestleMania do you think is the most overrated? And conversely, which WrestleMania do you think is the most underrated?
Well, I have a
X7 most overrated.
Oh, I like that one though. Yeah.
That's just a hot take if I've ever seen one.
31.
I'm not saying it's bad by any means. It's a very good show, but everyone's like, that's the best show in the history of W. You have to watch the show. It's like there's a gimmick battle royal in the middle of it. It's a bit pants.
Yeah. No, the gimmick battle royal, the gimmick battle royal is a genius addition, because what it does, it just everyone gets to just chill the fuck out after TLC 2. It's such clever card management. I genuinely believe it's the best. It's the best It's the best pay-per-view in the history of wrestling. I genuinely believe
the highway.
Denise gets it.
I'm not going to go quite that far, but I do love WrestleMania X7. Most underrated, I'm going to say, and I'm biased because it's the first one that I ever watched, WrestleMania 24. Very good WrestleMania. Edge and Undertaker in the main event.
Was really good, yeah.
Floyd Mayweather and the Big Show had a really fun match. The triple threat for the WWE title was really good. Just a really good show. Punk wins Money in the Bank. Good show.
What about WrestleMania 21? Because that was the first one I attended, and it was I remember it being a good show.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot to recommend in 21. 19, like classically underrated.
I think 31 doesn't get spoken about enough. Like the ending was probably the best WrestleMania ending ever.
There's not a bad match
with
on
Daniel
31.
Bryan.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have probably done the Sting and Triple H match differently. The opening Intercontinental match was great. Rusev and John Cena was good.
Good.
Taker and Bray Wyatt.
Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. It's a great match.
And that finish was great with the RKO. And then, I mean, Brock and Roman, before Seth even got involved, was really good.
Yeah,
So, I think
that really over-delivered.
Can I
underrated.
Can I say quickly, again, he's not here to defend his opinion. WrestleMania 26. I don't care that Luke hates that show with a passion. That show is not bad.
Dude, Undertaker Shawn Michaels was like one of my favorite matches of all times from that show. I was there. It was for Fiend for the Phoenix show. It was so much fun. That was the first WrestleMania I ever traveled outside to attend.
But Vince Brett was so bad.
Vince Brett is terrible, but like you had Cena, Batista, which was awful. You had another good Money in the Bank
It didn't
match.
get spoken. It doesn't get spoken about enough. It was a good match.
Edge and Jericho had a really good heavyweight title match.
Really
the Punk
good.
Mysterio match was like short but good. It's a good show, but Luke hates it.
I didn't say
it's
I'd
definitely
even
not the
go
worst.
with Mania 33 as well, being slightly underrated. It's just because it ends on a really flat note with Reigns Taker, which isn't great, but the rest of the show is really good.
I mean, if it took in the ending with Taker, like his sexy striptease. That's one of the best WrestleMania moments.
I think 35 is destined to go down as not getting the accolades it should because it's so fucking long.
It's so long.
That's the thing. I can't judge a WrestleMania from like 32 onwards just because they're so long. I don't know if it's a good show. I don't know if it's a bad show. It's just too long.
35. If you split 35 into 2 nights, you'd be looking at a top 5 Mania easy.
100%.
Like the matches are so good. It's just that like it completely burns out people.
Yeah, a lot of people were like zoned out by like the main event.
Yeah, or even before that.
It should
Everything
that main
after
event should have
Kobe
been the
Bryant.
most. That main event should have been the most rabid thing. Like people were so happy to see. Like
I think what killed the crowd was the Kurt Angle retirement. Like that was just like, oh, really?
I
It's
think
really happening like that?
it's the length because there were good moments that were like Rollins and Brock going on first was like a genuine shock. Kofi winning,
very
Becky
smart.
winning.
that.
I don't think people thought we'd get all 3, and we did, but the length just killed people.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
genuine. If they ended night 1 after Kofi winning, and then had night 2,
Much better show.
the rest of it would have been so good.
Better
This
time.
person has got their money worth out of their super chat or their ultra chat. We have
Yeah.
gone into detail.
Deathlink 10 says, "Hey Adam and gang, got to ask what was the worst punishment you've done or seen from What Culture or WrestleTalk? I remember you stapling Adam's face on Adam's ass. Cheers." Yeah. Oh god. Well, thankfully I haven't had to do any punishments in WrestleTalk yet. But
You went to the Losers Lounge.
yeah, I got to hang out with Laurie
That
and
was fun.
play some games. Yeah. I drinking 2 full things of milk was genuinely horrible. Like not fun, even the slightest. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff that we did, which was like, like going around Times Square in a t-shirt with my face on it, asking people if they recognize me was the most humiliating experience. It was so horrible.
Is a fun fact for you. Your Great Balls of Fire punishment, where Pacitti sang songs in the Newcastle Square. I was gonna go hang out for that one, but I slept in, so I didn't make it.
Oh no! Really?
I was gonna go and watch it.
Oh, like ships passing in the night. Ewan
I
said,
know.
"Sad that Team Danuke didn't win, but glad I watched QuizzleMania live. What is your favorite match from WrestleMania 24? Give me yes, please. Luke and Denise Peen, that Peen for awesome. Take a Edge for sure.
Yeah. Like
Anyone else?
it's a really good show, but that's pretty clearly the best match on the show. Unless you really like Flair and Shawn Michaels.
That
Cool.
was good as well.
I did like that too.
I'm sorry, I love you.
That one
Sam.
I cried after that. So it's like that. I feel like because of the moment, I would have to pick that one just because of that specific moment.
That's very, very fair. Zachary T. Robinson says, "You may struggle to market Peen that Peen merch. We'll find a way. But you certainly can make a For Awesome shirt. For Awesome, fought life. Also, now Tempest and Andy are champs. When will they battle the Good Brothers for the belts?"
Well, they have something to promote.
When Talking Shoppermania 3 comes out, I imagine, yeah. Matt Hirsch says, "Arrived late, so starting from the top, hoping Team Drizzlest and slash Tempest was able to, Drizzlest / Temple was able to pull it off." Also, Adam, who's Fred Durst's favorite member of the All Japan Heavenly Pillars? It's Taue of the Highway. Oh, look at
good.
Tempest popping.
That's good. I like that.
Jerry Paragon says this is the last one. Jerry Paragon says on the back of the wrestlers' names comments from way earlier, I've got to offer up Brett the shit man fart, the flatulence of Exacolon. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. That's it. That's the way we're ending QuizzleMania 23.
Put the letter S in front of Hitman, and that's my exact opinion of Bret Hart. What a bloody brilliant promo that was.
I want to say thank you so much to Team Danuke for being with us. Very much appreciated. Thank you, Team Wrestling Daily. You'll live forever in our memory. Thank you so much, Team Tempest. And thank you so much, Team Ollie Authority.
Look at those dimples. Goodness me.
God, Pete. Genuinely, it's just like literally you're just like a woolly willy, and they've just taken it all and popped it there. Delightful stuff. Thank you so much for staying up with us. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Denise for your time. Probably the longest QuizzleMania we've ever done. Don't know how that happened.
I think
we stay on for another 17 minutes so it goes 4 hours.
No,
absolutely fucking not. Good night, everybody.